And we are live.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out a way to put this light without it looking super creepy. Hi, Brady.
Oh, hey, Brady.
Hello?
Perfect timing.
Just in time, yeah?
Yeah, literally perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Now, Sepha, I do have a quick suggestion for
yes.
you. Not regarding the light, which looks perfectly good, by the way.
Thank
Looks
you.
nice. You had mentioned, like, in our chat, wanting to handle side missions off-stream.
Yeah.
For some of them, that may be, like, viable. Others you might not want to, because even more so than Nioh 1, this game has a lot of unique boss fights and enemies appear
Okay.
in side missions.
All
Like,
right.
a lot.
Do you know which ones?
I can try to recall. I can
Okay.
try to recall. Odds are good. If you see you get a guardian spirit from it, it's probably best to save that one for the stream.
Okay.
Like this mission right here, this is gonna be a slog. But I promise you, the deeper in we go, the fewer of these we get, and the more like short duels against bosses we get.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
Kind of like Nioh 1. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I was hoping that
Problem is-
Nioh 2 was not gonna have all of those, like, tedious side missions, but,
I don't remember it having as many, for what it's worth.
Oh well, let's see how it goes. Hopefully today I'm gonna be less pissed off about this mission.
I know,
Yeah.
it sucks when you hit a space like this in a Souls-like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
But remember, for the Wheel Monks, as long as you strike the Amrita crystals on their backs, you can knock them over instantly.
Yeah.
Then you just have to back away when they start rattling before they unleash that short-range AoE and revitalize themselves. How are y'all doing today?
Been better. Having
Same.
some hard time at work right now.
I
Stressful.
understand. Related to the issue you brought up during the Tales of Iron stream.
Yep. Nope.
And I take it you actually, due to like the circumstances surrounding your unit at present, you are kind of responsible for helping them through this?
Not really responsible, but it seems like I'm the developer with most social skills, maybe, or at least
okay.
I am the one with most ability to talk to others and like calm them down. So I'm the one going from one person to the other and trying to figure out the issues and trying to help them out. So yeah.
Oh, did you talk to Mumio back there?
Right now, no, but I think I did at some point when I started the mission.
Just to make sure, sometimes you can talk to people in this game and they'll help you. Okay, I guess she won't.
I'll tag along.
Oh, there you go. See?
Fucking hell.
Seth, that's why it was so hard. You're not intended to do it alone. At least I don't think so, anyway.
Fucking damn it.
I mean, I guess you could, but I was about to say, there does seem to be an unusually high concentration of yokai, like powerful yokai, for a short area this early on in the game. Okay, it's because you need to rely on the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, and I like talked to her once, so I was like, okay, that's it, I guess. But it turns out you have to talk to her twice, and then she joins.
Always exhaust the dialogue, man. Always exhaust the dialogue, but... Anyhow, I'm sorry, you were saying, so like everybody's just kind of dropping it in your lap, as it were?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I mind. I mean, that is the type of work that I would be doing anyways if I become eventually a team lead, a tech lead. Because then, like, my responsibility is like 30% coding and 70% people, and then 30% more everything else. So...
Hey, Lady Underjoyed.
Hi,
Good
lady.
evening, ma'am.
How are you doing?
Hey, lady.
I got spun around. It seems she does not have health bar, so that's useful.
She can be temporarily disabled.
Ah, okay.
Like, you'll have to revive her, but...
Yeah.
Lady says driving back from the vet. How are y'all?
What did you do at the vet?
Oh, driving from the vet? What's wrong with you?
Wow.
God.
I was gonna make a pun regarding her character in D&D, but okay.
To answer your question, ma'am, I'm doing well, thank you. It's all but confirmed at this point that I'm hired, and I'll start working, ideally, if everything works out, toward the end of next month. So
That is fantastic news.
thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even at this point about the money, it's just about feeling useful, right?
Correct.
It's just about
Absolutely.
getting him out of the house.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
yeah.
you're doing online. Never mind.
First semester, yeah, but then that will give me preferential placement for like in-person courses from then on. The fact that I'm a graduate of that university is probably gonna help.
Yeah.
Lady says, goat ripped her ear in half Saturday, so I stapled it and a vet checked it today. Did herd vaccines, checkups, and horn scur trimming. Oh my
How did
god.
she rip her ear?
That poor goat.
Yeah. How did she rip her ear? That sounds terrible.
Yeah, really. So,
Also, you
Seth,
stapled it?
Lady says, I have no clue. Yeah, you know, I'm sure, like, if she has access to surgical staples or the like. Lady says, but she's metal AF. Agreed.
Yeah.
Poor goats.
Now
Love
especially, I
little
mean.
fellas.
She has a hardcore ear. With staples and shit. Alright.
Goats are the most underrated, like, common or pseudo-common domestic animal.
Yeah, like when they're small, they can jump so high up. Like we had a small unit in our barn, and the goat, like the little goat, at one morning was jumping so high up that we found her on top of it, and it was like more than 2 meters up. And we were like, "What the
And-
hell are you doing there?"
As long as they're, like, conditioned to be around people, goats can be so friendly.
Yes. She was very cuddly.
I don't get the hate. I don't get all the goat hate.
They have very
Lady
scary eyes, though.
So yeah, debrighted the edges, sterilized and stapled. Because the staples cause the least interference with healing and swelling.
And sterilized because you don't want that dumbass that managed to rip her ear in half to breed.
Potato's on one today.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So
Yeah, I'm not really sorry.
Mumio again.
Yeah, she's here.
Oh no, there she is.
Yeah.
Lady
was
says
just
sutures
chilling.
can rip the flesh. Yeah, so if you're dealing with a patient that can't exactly be trusted to restrict their movement, i.e. an animal, staples are probably your best bet.
Yeah.
So, Seth, you're essentially being forced to work as an ad hoc social worker right now.
Yeah. But again, as
And
I
you
said,
just weren't expecting it.
yeah. I mean, as I said, I'm not really forced into it. It's kind of like I'm doing it because I feel like I can make the best job. Especially since others seem to be very stressed about other things as well. Like we are soon ending our like one of the my team members is ending their rotation, so they're gonna get replaced by someone else. Also, like one of our Wheelmonk Soul.
Howdy, exit.
Hey, exit.
Howdy, exit.
Also, there is like the end of our iteration, so all of our features need to be done, and we don't seem to be able to do that. So
So you're in a crunch period.
yeah, kind of.
Oh god, I'm sorry to hear that. Lady says, man, I need to stay good. Happy we don't have D&D tonight. And BRB, grain store. Right on. See you soon.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a little brainstorming session.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Almost spat out my drink, man.
It's a shame. It's only almost.
Did you see that there is still no resolution about Novak's Djokovic?
Well, you know, they did like remove his like deportation order. But they like expanded the investigation, and also like the Spanish are now investigating him because he was in Spain. Yes, he
Nobody
was in
expects
Spain,
the Spanish
and
Inquisition.
no, because he was in Spain like end of December ish, and they're wondering how he got into the country, considering they don't allow unvaccinated like citizens from Serbia to enter the country.
Yeah.
So, Seth, just as a little tip.
Yeah.
Were it not inside a pool of that especially dense, dark bluish yokai corruption,
I have
this-
stuck. Yes.
right, that thing would have been absolutely leveled, or at least it would have been stunned and made available for a finisher by Yatsuno Kami's charge. I'm
Yeah.
certain of that. If you saw it hit the sucker like 5-6 times.
Yeah. It was basically rolling in the deep with it. Like Adele.
And remember, we're playing this like Dark Souls, so if you ever feel like you're under too much pressure, just retreat and let your summoned partner do all the work.
Oh, makes sense. Can I summon Solaire? I just like.
Solaire
as a
wouldn't
second-
help.
There's
Solaire
no
never
sun.
helped.
No, there's no sun. So there's no
Oh,
sun.
I downloaded today Dark Souls 2, so we are ready to go as soon as I'm finished with Nioh.
Oh god. Yeah, okay.
Rest in peace, Seth.
Rest in
I'm
pieces.
excited.
Ripperoni, Seferoni.
You're gonna do just fine.
It's gotta be just okay. You know what the worst part is? I already forgot most of the boss fights.
That's good.
Excellent.
That's good.
You can
We'll
redo
get
them
some-
all.
Well, I am
Some
gonna redo them
original
all.
reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Once
I
you hit
think
that
most of them
second
are gonna be
DLC,
like-
people-
I think most of her reactions are gonna be like, yeah, I don't really remember this, but oh no. Oh
Okay,
no,
now
this
I
one's the
remember.
worst. Oh, this is the oh god, this is the absolute horrible. Oh,
Oh my god, I
this
hate it
one.
so much.
And then the next box she goes, oh no, this is the worst one. No, why no?
God
Well-
damn it, who made me play this game again? Alright,
If it
me.
makes you feel a little bit better. It makes you feel a little bit better. I'll start with the stream code vein.
Oh, that does make me a little bit better. Make me feel a little bit
Code
better.
Vein's not, again, we mentioned this on my stream yesterday before y'all dropped by, Exit and I did. Code Vein's not necessarily a bad game, it's just very dull and...
It's just not a good one.
It's not a good one. It's not
Yeah,
Lords
no,
of the
it has a
Fallen.
lot of
It could
good
be worse.
ideas.
It has anime
It could be
titties,
worse.
I'm
It could be
sold.
Lords of the Fallen.
It, yeah, Lords of the Fallen, you know, that's actually a pretty good comparison. Like, there's some good ideas there, genuinely. Like, I like the idea of switching between blood codes, you know, like different classes that you can progress along a skill tree for at any time. That's nice. Some of the weapon types and movesets, some of them, not all, I think are really nice. Again, the muskets with the bayonets, those are great. I like the idea of having a roster of plot-relevant, like, AI companions you can opt into or out of traveling with. That's nice. Just a lot of the like level design, kind of like in Nioh 1's, a little bland. A lot of them are a little too long, and I think a lot of the boss design, especially the hyper-sexualized ones, those that are sexualized for no reason whatsoever, are just pointless and stupid.
There's a tree with boobs in it.
Yeah.
What?
Like early on, very early on, like the second boss of the game is this toxic butterfly creature that uses a very sexualized human-female form, but it's like, okay, this is kind of like a succubus, right? It looks
Yeah.
kind of demonic. That makes sense. It's alluring, and it's got this massive poison tail it uses to, like, infect people with some disease or chop their heads off or something. That makes sense. But then you reach the next 3 or 4 bosses, and you see, regardless of the context, they're all just, like, large-breasted anime girls. And it's like, this is not what I signed up for. That's not what this game is supposed to be about. What happened?
I was promised that my anime girls are not gonna have titties. I've
Yeah.
been lied to.
That's not what you signed up for.
And the DLC, I've been told, because there were 3 DLC packs, each of them pretty pricey, did not deliver near enough content to satisfy most people.
There's so much DLC in this game.
No, but there's like 3 story DLCs that
Ooh.
all add like a
Yeah.
single stage and a single boss.
Wait, that was
Oh,
it?
nice
Okay.
job, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
Good job.
okay. Let's
See how much
progress.
easier that was with Mumio by our side?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
What? God damn it. Already pressed
I
it.
thought I saw a soul core in the distance.
Oh, I already picked up the soul core of the thing, the smith.
Okay. Good job. Thank you. You have no idea just how valuable that Magatama is to us blacksmiths. I need to get a bunch of things ready, so do you think you could bring it along to the forge later on? With that, we're going to be able to forge far better gear for you. You'll see. So yeah, we
Nice.
now unlocked the blacksmith, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Okay, so again with the book, the Rebel Girls. Let's see who is the next one. Maria Montessori, physician and educator. Once upon a time, there was a teacher who worked with children with disabilities. Her name was Maria, and she was also a doctor. Instead of applying old teaching methods, Maria watched children to see how they learned. In her school, children were not forced to do what the teacher told them to do. They could move about freely and choose whatever activity they loved the most. Maria's innovative techniques proved to be very effective with disabled children, so she decided to open a school for all children and apply the same teaching methods. She called her school the Children's House. For the Children's House, Maria invented child-sized furniture, small, light chairs that children could move around easily, low shelves so they could reach things without needing a grown-up. Maria also invented toys that encouraged children to discover the world in very practical and independent ways. In her classes, children discovered how to button and unbutton their shirts, how to carry a glass of water without spilling it, how to lay a table by themselves. Children should be taught to be self-sufficient, she said. If they know how to tie their shoes and how to dress themselves, they will feel the happiness that comes from independence. Maria Montessori's method is applied in thousands of schools and it helps children all over the world grow strong and free. And she passed away in 1952. And one quote from her is, "Never help a child with a task at which she feels she can succeed."
I like that. Never help a child. That's a really good one.
Yeah, never help a child.
That's
Isn't
what
the
I take out of
Montessori method the like philosophy that undergirded most of the writing for Caillou?
What's Caillou?
That strange television show, like the children's show, starring the bald child
Ah,
with the
yeah.
terrible temper.
Yeah. So this one doesn't have a...
But you get a Kadama bowl.
There are a lot of schools here in the Netherlands which are Montessori schools. We call them Montessori schools.
They're
They
very
still-
effective.
They are very effective. There's also one that's called the Dalton schools, which is like a derivative of her teachings. It comes down, it boils down to the same principle, but it does it a little bit different. But she had a big impact on
Yep.
Absolutely.
public education as a whole. Yeah, still does.
Mm.
Especially, I want to say, in Europe and Canada. I know to a certain extent here in the US, but our educational philosophies tend to be really fractious. Like, no two places use the same exact
I know
set of principles.
her teaching
And they
methods are
probably should.
very popular in Scandinavia.
Yes.
Hmm.
To great effect, too, so...
Oh my god. Hey, someone left a weird message when we weren't looking. Let's see, it seems like someone scratched some words onto a leaf with a stone. Want friend, look. Their handwriting is terrible, so I wondered if it was some kid playing a joke. Anyway, here you go, I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Didn't we have a similar mission in Nioh 1?
No, there the implication is that, it was implied, that the Kodama may have been involved with sending you a request. This time, it's explicit. They want you to just go, oh no, it's not the Kodama. I think this is the Sudama, the evil ones. I think you may want to track them down by following all those markers on your HUD and then trade with them. Them or the Kodama, it's one or the other.
Okay, that's okay.
Just find the Dama, interact with the
hello.
Dama.
Speak. I don't speak the Dama language.
Just make funny noises.
I don't know, you sound pretty dumb to me.
Can you tell me something in English or Japanese? I don't...
Konnichiwa.
It would be quite a feat if they were able to tell you something in English.
Okay, let's go with heart.
Good idea. Probably could use some more stamina. Actually, it's Nioh. You could always use some more stamina. Oh god, we're about to go into a Yoko zone.
Yoko zone.
Yoko Zono.
Oh
gonna
my
say
lord,
the
those
same
are
thing.
like... Looks like two giant overlapping Yoko zones. Oh, but good job. You got a black goose helmet.
Yay! Oh god. Oh, I'm not going there yet. Crap, I have to go there.
Hey, Cookie. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Cookie!
Hey, yo. Okay.
Hey, Cookie.
That cookie was delicious earlier. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah, I guess the stolen cookie's the best cookie, right?
And hey, Kay. Welcome to the stream,
Hi,
man.
Kay.
Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining us.
Up, Diddy.
Hey.
Cookie says you snooze, you lose. Oh, we're under fire.
Oh.
Archer across the way.
Archer, watch yourself.
Yes. Oh wait, that wasn't necessarily an archer. I think it may have just been a Gaki throwing stones.
Technically an archer, so I'm gonna watch myself anyways. Okay, I want this one too.
So we got a lot of yokai corruption to deal with here.
Yo.
Now, you may notice... At least you changed position midair to go for the body slam. You may have noticed that you don't have enough soul slots associated with your guardian spirit to equip Yatsunokami and something else. And I think that's partially because of the guardian spirit you have equipped. Like, I don't know if your combination of stats is ideal for it, or if it just gets outclassed as you get new guardian spirits later on.
Right.
I was usually kind of a fair weather spirit summoner and would swap them out whenever I got a new one, so sorry to say I'm not terribly knowledgeable. Wait, no, I may have kept one for a while. There may have been a couple guardian spirits I kept around for a while because I thought their animal forms were really cool. But I was able to get stat combinations that worked for me and equip like 2 soul cores at a time, even when one of them was the one, the only, the Yatsunokami.
Of course.
So see, you want to dispel the Yoko zone so you can get a more informed radar that'll show you to the Kodama and Sudama you're looking for.
Okay, you die because apparently you can't swim.
Apparently nothing in this world can.
Yeah, me neither. Ah!
Oh, good. That's what's behind this. Ah, you can use your snake, though. Go for it.
Yeah, use your snake.
Go, get
Especially
your
in
snake.
tight quarters. There you go. Finish her. He says, I'm gonna finish Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Tomorrow's my goal. Then start Nioh.
Oh.
Starting my annual leave for 10 days tomorrow.
Oh,
I
that's so
I love
nice.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It's such a great game.
Unlike the rest, or much of the rest of Far Cry, it's got something Ubisoft games desperately need, and that's personality.
I have never
And a
played the
good
Blood
dose of
Dragon.
humor. Blood
Yeah.
Dragon is really good. It's actually really good.
It's
It has
inspired
so
by,
much humor.
like, cheesy 80s, like, sci-fi, kind of vaguely, cyberpunk action movies.
Oh,
Like,
you had me at Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, but good.
Yeah, exactly.
No, sorry, that's probably not the best way to describe it. Like, imagine a budget 80s sci-fi, like, vaporwave aesthetic action.
Yeah,
film.
action flick a la
Kind of
RoboCop.
like Hotline Miami, but 3D.
Yes!
Ah,
Yes!
okay.
With, more advanced technology, yet seemingly produced with a smaller budget, yeah. Cookie says, OMG, Seth, you lost out. This is my second time for 100%. You 100%ed it twice?
Why?
And it has
Yeah,
laser shooting
why
dragons.
indeed?
And yeah.
Oh,
I
because of
mean-
platinum, probably.
I mean, I guess you could, because it is pretty short.
Just play through the tutorial, and I will tell you this: you will shit yourself laughing.
I don't want to shit myself. I had enough last week.
Oh yeah. But never mind. Don't
But
play
this
that.
time you'll be
Come on,
laughing,
You gotta
so-
bring it back.
I mean, yeah, last time I was crying on the toilet. Now I'm gonna be laughing. So new experience, I guess.
Crying and praying for death.
Cookie says, good game, but there is no platinum. I finished it on PS3, now
Oh.
on PS5. Just so you could get the trophies twice, I guess. Okay. And welcome back, lady.
Welcome back, lady.
Glad you could join us.
Hello.
This thing is horrible. This Nureona is much harder than the regular Nureonas.
Mm-hmm. That holds true for the special yokai that power each Yoko zone. They're usually not just tougher because you're fighting them inside of a Yoko zone, but they are then stronger than the standard variant of their species would be in such an area. Cookie says, I mean, you can headshot a guy and his comment is, oh, he must have a splitting headache. Your protagonist, I suppose.
Yeah. It's full of cheesy one-liners like that. It's so much fun.
Oh, very good.
I like cheesy one-liners.
Sounds like it strikes a similar tone to Unmetal, which I've got to get around to playing at some point.
It's so good.
Oh, Seth, have you made any more progress in Tales of Iron?
No, today I wanted to play a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 5. So I played it for half an hour, made absolutely no progress, and then I went to crochet.
Righteous. You do have your living weapon, just whenever you want to use it.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting you use it now, by the way, just letting you know. I try to watch your gauges like a hawk, so I can be your free, like, AAA video game tutorial, giving you the same exact button prompts 80 times, even though you're 2/3 the way through the game.
I'm 2/3 through the game?
No. Sorry, I was just saying that's the situation I increasingly
Eat shit!
find myself frustrated by in my my AAA games.
Yeah.
Has shit been eaten, Trev?
No. I'm gonna be the one eating shit, apparently.
I mean, I could order some Subway for us, like, wouldn't take long to get here.
I don't think she wants to ruin the taste of shit.
To be fair, I actually enjoy some type of Subway, like the.
I thought you were going to say I enjoy some types of shit.
Yeah, of course, that's what I was
To
going
me,
for.
they're one and the same. Like, man, Subway is god-awful.
I like the teriyaki, the chicken teriyaki one. And that's the only one that I like out of all
The
of them.
problem with Subway is, unless you get them, like, toasted, in which case they're tolerable, all other sandwiches tend to be unusually moist, even, like, considering the range of toppings you have.
Really?
Like, and I assume that's because a lot of, like, the vegetables are left in, like, you know, the little salad bar type thing behind
I know
the
what
counter
you
for a
mean.
long while. So they accumulate more moisture than they really should. But, let's see. Lady Regimed Hydrate and a posture check. Thank you. Cookie says even the
Thank
tutorial
you.
takes the piss. Like, press X to jump. This gives you
Yeah.
air between your legs.
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
handgun is a gun you can use in your hand.
Yeah,
Science.
that's what I said. That if you look at
And
the tutorial,
welcome.
then you'll piss yourself laughing.
Gerki, 40, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
I have no idea what you said, man, though.
By the way, you guys know we had Subway here in Croatia,
You do?
but it closed down. It closed down
Good.
permanently, as far as I can see.
Did it caught
Really?
fire?
Why?
No, we had several of them like years ago, like over 10 years ago, and they weren't that popular. I wonder why. But also, like, I think lately we only had like two Subways just in the capital, and those are just on their own website. It just says every day closed.
Yeah. They still have the website running, though.
Well, it's like the I
alright,
think it's like the Subway website for all of Subway. Yeah, it just
Good
has
night,
like the
thank you for
operation.
joining us. I hope you do well.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoy your class.
Bye, Cookie.
And Gurgi40 says, "How are you today in Hungary?"
Oh!
Ah.
Doing okay. How about you?
No, say it in Hungarian.
I don't... How do I say it in Hungarian?
Oh man, speaking of Hungary, I'm gonna go get myself some food.
I don't know how you still have an appetite after discussing Subway, but okay.
I've honestly never eaten anything from Subway.
That would explain it.
Okay, imagine any sandwich, no matter what
No,
you
I
get,
don't want
tasting
to.
like water and cardboard.
I don't want to.
I really don't mind Subway, to be honest.
Now, it's entirely possible, right? It's a totally different experience elsewhere, like around the
Could
world.
be,
like
yeah.
any fast food franchise is.
I don't feel them really. I don't think they're really moist here. Like most of the ones that I've had were crispy, so.
I'm also a big fan of flavor though, especially like if I get a sandwich or something. If I'm gonna have all that thick bread, I need some really potent flavors to accompany it. Lady says, Brady, I'm coming down to try the Tennessee hot wings and Subways because we don't got that here. You don't have Subway, or your Subway's better? Like
we don't have bad Subway.
I would imagine eating in an actual Subway, like a metro station, would probably be more enjoyable than eating the shit they serve down here. But no, you come down to Tennessee, lady, you gotta get you some original Nashville hot fried chicken from Prince's. Oh my god!
I'm hungry
good?
now.
It is at once sweet and potently spicy, with a slow burn that builds after the initial point of ingestion for just a couple of minutes. It's a delicate science. It's got a vague smokiness to the rub, like the spice rub they use. Oh my god, it is good.
I like slow burned builds. Slow builded burns. What the fuck?
What's wrong with you, Seth?
I don't know.
Oh, so like a strength pyromancy build in Dark Souls.
Exactly.
Ladies is better crispy and like fresh. Okay. Now, I could just be biased against Subway because of my own preference for very potent flavor profiles. But I will say, for what it's worth, any other sub chain we have around here, whether it's Firehouse, whether it's Jimmy John's, whether it's Jersey Mike's, yes, I've tried them all at various points throughout my life. They're all pretty good. Or I find menu items that I think are pretty good, and usually they're not that bad for you. Subway just tastes like sadness to me. Lady says, I just made habanero coconut chili. Oh man, that's amazing. And the Nashville hot wings are a national treasure I've yet to experience. Well, I want to say, I could be wrong about this, because it's been a while.
Oh, I see one Sudama.
Most common way to get Nashville hot chicken here. Now, the rub is very popular. You can get it on wings. You can get it on fish, even, like different kinds of meats. Is like proper, like, fried chicken quarters that have been thoroughly coated and fried in, like, that Nashville hot spice.
That sounds nice.
So you get, like, a really crispy, usually kind of thick breading on the exterior, just loaded with that spice, loaded with that flavor, and so tender on the inside. Like, if you get, like, a thigh that's been prepared with Nashville hot chicken, oh, man, it's over. It is over. Woo!
Now I kind of want to go to the States. Look what you've done.
Just for the chicken.
Just for the chicken.
Just get the chicken
Like
wings and
the
leave.
reasoning to get visa, I need the chicken in my life.
Customs officers go
You
like,
don't
oh, yeah,
need
that's-
to get a
oh,
visa,
yeah.
Seth. You should be in the visa exemption program, right?
I should.
I mean, Croatia is.
Oh, then I am.
I don't see if anyone can get in at this point.
Lady says, I'm a big fan of fried dark meat, and hey, if you come to the States, I don't get to cook for you, and I don't get to cook for you, I'll be Sag.
Aww.
Whoa. It just gets better and better.
I'll load y'all up with cookies and cakes as well.
Oh god. Okay,
Oh, there
so
goes my diabetes.
so I'm gonna have like Lady cooking lunch and then Brady cooking the dessert. Ah, heaven, heaven.
My oven will be running day and night.
Who would have thought that heaven is going to be in the United States?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody.
Jay-Z, I guess?
Nice.
Well,
Down.
I mean, speaking of heaven, you could also go to a magic tournament there and get your 72 virgins.
Oh.
Oi.
Lady says, I'll do the house rental thing for a week to feed yous. Temp stream house, get fed.
Get fed. Instead of get wrecked, it's gonna be get fed.
Get fat. Get fat.
Get fed, yes, that as well.
Yeah, that's why Lady Underjudge shouldn't be playing MOBAs. She feeds too much.
Hey-o.
Wow.
Wow.
Also, generally, just don't play MOBAs because, you know, you should
Salt.
love yourself.
Yes, that as well.
I don't. No, I play MOBAs because I hate others.
But others hate you as well, so
I mean, I also hate myself. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Those two things are unrelated. Yeah.
Evens it out.
Okay, I think there was one.
Doing very well, Seth.
Not sure if that's
You
sarcasm.
should be proud. No, seriously, like you are. This one's a little long and it's a little complicated.
Oh.
But by doing this, remember you are increasing your proficiency with Souls-likes, and in so doing, becoming one of the elites who will drive the world forward.
That is literally the only reason why I am doing this.
It's my favorite
one of the master
Dark
race.
Souls take of all time.
Yeah.
Well, we broke
Jesus.
Brady again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he broke himself this time. I
Yeah,
take no responsibility.
No, remember it was a few months ago I found that stupid Reddit post claiming that Dark Souls is supposed to be hard and only for the select few elitists who persevere and encourage others to get good because, like, it boiled down to, like, society's always been driven forward by an elite of exceptionally talented people, and games like this encourage us to become that. And it's like, dude.
Yeah. I remember that
people were
post.
saying this in response to a post that was something along the lines of, you know, I really like this franchise, but does anybody else feel like there's a segment of the Dark Souls fan base that's really toxic and, like, more dedicated to slagging off people who they feel aren't as skilled as they are, or quote unquote aren't playing the game the right way, than actually, like, enjoying the game on its own merits their way? Like and that was one of the
what's happening.
responses. And it's like, Exhibit A.
Yep.
But see, Brady, that post just made me want to make like a series of Souls games where you can't die, where the only difficulty is God mode.
I don't know if you saw this, guys, but Naga just died from drowning.
Yeah, good job.
Happens.
Indeed. Alrighty. And now we go this side. That side.
This mission doesn't seem as bad so far.
No.
And you are getting lots of treasure.
Yeah. Mostly the treasure that I don't need, but you know, it's good to have your backpacks filled with shit.
Yes, of course. Everybody knows, for long-distance travels, make sure you come prepared. Bring a suitcase, a backpack, and a scat pack. There you go.
I'm a scat pack. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, bop, bop, bop. Damn it.
You also missed Mario spending most of yesterday's stream in, like, pretty solid Scatman John cosplay.
Nice. Is that... No, that one doesn't have flowers.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. Oh, to the left, see the red dot. That's the one thing that'll appear on your radar while you're in the Yoko zone.
Excuse me? Oh, there it is.
He was just flopping, don't worry about it. There you go, you've got the snake. That's it. What was that?
Is the snake contagious?
Unfortunately, no. You just summon it every now and again. It's a sporadic snake.
Sporadic snake.
A sporadic snake.
Yeah.
Unlike Solid Snake, his brother, sporadic snake.
Flaccid
Inconstant snake.
Incontinent snake?
Incontinent snake.
Inconti snake.
Ooh,
Yikes.
Limp snake.
that went downhill quick.
Yeah, I like that snake.
Uh,
Why did I... Wrong way. Wrong way, Seth.
This doesn't happen often, I swear, Snake.
It was working yesterday.
When it starts going down, you hear the ting, you know, the music of Snake being revealed.
Yes.
The snake being revealed.
Shut up, Potato, I know what it is.
Bow chicka wow.
No!
Trapped somewhere between a solid and a liquid state. It's aqueous snake.
You mean trapped between a solid and a liquid snake? Steak. What?
But if he dropped out of the special forces and went to trade school, he would become plumber snake.
It's me, Plumber Snake.
Ah, okay. Drop item. There you go. Take it.
They usually give you some pretty decent little tchotchkes as a reward, don't they?
Usually it's an antidote or... Yeah, okay, never mind.
Crafting materials, those actually can be helpful later on.
Yeah, we haven't tried crafting yet, at all.
We're good for now, trust me.
Oh,
We're still getting, like,
he's over there.
quality gear.
I see you slithering around. Nope. Damn it.
Easy, dodge.
I was paralyzed and it hurt.
Die.
Yoink.
The Noreona experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I can attest personally, that's just what fighting these things are like. Well on into the late game, I die to these with great regularity.
Fuck.
Are you dead?
No, but I was attacked by a snake. Ironically.
Oh, really? We were too.
Yeah. What a nice quinkadink.
I guess the gaming gods are just in an Ophidian mood today.
I need to reinstall Hades. She said to no one in
Why is that?
particular. I don't know why, but I always like to have at least one roguelike that I'm gonna play off stream. For some reason they relax me. I just enjoy them.
Just
Like,
try Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, Rogue Legacy's pretty good.
Is it on the Switch?
It should be.
No, could be.
I can't imagine it wouldn't be. It's been ported to everything under the sun.
True.
Fuck you, Enki.
I'm pretty sure it was on the friggin' Ouya, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't. Okay.
He
No, it
would
wasn't.
know.
I would know. I have one. Yes, I have one. Leave me alone.
Well, I mean, you
Leave
could be
exit
worse.
alone.
Could be worse. You could have two.
Yeah, true.
You could have backed Star Citizen.
Oh God! I saw an article about Cloud Imperium starting to talk about making more Star Citizen spin-offs.
What?
The game isn't out
They
yet. They're
haven't
making
made Star
spin-offs.
Citizen yet.
Yeah, Scam Citizen.
No, you know what it is? It's
Scan
like
Citizen indeed.
Keiji Inafune and those poor folks at Concept, you know, who were wanting to make spin-offs and side series and entirely separate projects from Mighty Number 9 before they even finished making that game.
Oh, Mighty Number 9. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's...
Alright, lady, we'll see you soon, ma'am. She says call BRB.
All right.
The game whose reviews and sales numbers caused the developers to cry like an anime fan on prom night. That one.
That's a very specific description. I like it.
Because that was used to promote the game.
An anime fan crying on prom night.
No, there was a terrible, terrible trailer, like, released in advance, that featured, among many other extraordinarily uncomfortable lines, the narrator bragging that the protagonist has the moves to make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember that line.
While
actually.
marketing an anime-styled game to people who were longtime fans of a Japanese company's major franchises. So, it's probably not the best strategy.
They have did not. Oh my god, English, what are you doing? They have did not think that through.
No, they did not.
Wait, Seth.
I'm
I don't
starting
think you
to.
said that last one right either.
No, I
okay.
didn't. And that
We're not gonna mention it.
I am merging
I
German and
understand your
English
meaning.
suddenly.
You've never said that the animals was suck, so you're still leagues above most native English speakers I've worked with.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is mostly because I'm speaking a lot of German recently throughout the day, and Germans have this weird thing that they usually use have for everything. Like, I have hunger instead of I'm hungry.
I have anger.
Yeah, no,
Issues.
like the German word for have is used broadly to describe states of being,
Yeah.
right? Like, we would say, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm really busy, that kind of thing. They'd be like, I have this attribute right now. This is
Yeah,
what I am,
or like,
how I am.
I'm lucky would be I have luck in German.
Yeah.
I have the stupid.
Yeah.
I have the stupid.
Yeah.
I have a big case of the stupids.
Yeah, that sounds
Yokai
German.
ability novice. Nice.
Now that's great news from CNN. U.S. Supreme Court blocks nationwide vaccine or testing requirement aimed at large businesses.
Oh.
Good job, idiots. So, Brady, when are you moving
Well-
to Germany?
Now, the issue is the Supreme Court currently is packed 6-3 with conservative activist judges. Now, traditionally in the U.S., it wasn't really seen as a big deal like justices' partisan affiliations or things like that, because generally, I'm being very broad here, but generally, the judiciary was seen as like just a panel of legal experts, a lot of them professors or former judges, who you could ask to give a properly grounded opinion on certain ambiguous legal matters, right? Things would be sent to the Supreme Court if people literally did not know what the legal outcome should be. But now it's used by activists on the right to challenge lots of things that a more active government should do or would try to do, or any of those things. And they've been kneecapping the current administration, which the people voted for, left, right, and center, whereas, well, guess how many Supreme Court justices have been elected?
In Trump's era, I mean?
No, how many of the 9 Supreme Court justices have been elected?
One?
None.
None.
Oh.
They're
yeah.
all appointed by
They're
the
all appointed
president.
by the government. Yeah.
Interesting.
Usually for life. And so Trump and some of his predecessors packed the courts with activists, people who believe that the law should be remade in some respects in accord with their political ideologies. Now, that's not entirely an uncontroversial stance, but it becomes one when you understand the judiciary has been understood, especially by people in my party and in the broader coalition, to be a less activist space. So you've got 3 people kind of sort of trying to do what's right, coupled with 6 people who want to give one party anything they want and deprive the other party of anything they can. And they get to make the laws. In fact, just a little public service announcement for those of you interested in US politics. The Federalist Society, a hard-right coalition of legal scholars and allies, has recently entertained notions at some of their conferences that the law should be used as a truncheon to reform society in the shape that it quote-unquote should be, rather than to enforce the mores, desires, and standards of society as it is. In other words, if our ideas aren't popular, well, who needs those pesky little elections? Let's use the courts to bend the people to our will so they can't say anything about it. Now, I highly doubt that's going to happen in the long run, but it's a very dire portent for believers in strong multi-party democracy. This is why having multiple political parties is a good thing. You have kind of release valves for extremism.
Yeah. Anywhoosies, let's move on to the
Who we
next
got?
rebel girl. This one is called Maria Risch, I guess? Archaeologist. In a small house in a Peruvian desert, there lived an adventurous German mathematician called Maria Risch. Etched into the dried desert rocks were hundreds of lines. No one knew what they were for, or why they were there, or how old they were. These mysterious lines, called Nazca lines, became Maria's passion. She flew planes and helicopters to map the lines, and when there were no planes to fly, she just climbed the tallest ladder she could find to observe the lines from above. Some lines had been covered by dust, so she used brooms to clean them. She used so many brooms that some people thought she was a witch. As she studied the lines, she discovered something incredible. Those were not just random scratches, they were enormous drawings, made by the people who lived there thousands of years ago. There was a hummingbird, intertwined hands, flowers, a gigantic spider, all sorts of geometrical shapes. Why would these ancient people create drawings that could only be seen from the sky? What were they? It was a mystery she was determined to solve. She found that the lines corresponded to the constellations in the night sky. It's like a giant map of the heavens, she said. When Maria moved from Germany to Peru, she wasn't looking for giant mysterious drawings. But when she found them, she knew she would spend the rest of her life trying to figure them out. She became known as the Lady of the Lines. She passed away in 1998. And this is her observing the lines on a ladder. Alrighty, is this side mission worth doing?
Let me see. Go ahead and pop up the description for me. Guess what? We've got yet another job for Master Dosan. I guess he doesn't want us forgetting who's in charge anytime soon. This one takes place in that little bramble-covered forest where we fought the Enki earlier. Remember the really short one?
Yeah.
You get, like, almost 3,000 Amrita for it, so I don't think there's a boss here, but it's probably worth it.
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
Then in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, the gods imprisoned beneath the Nazca lines would break free and possess people to destroy the world by playing a children's card game.
Wait, did that actually happen?
Yes.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds?
Really?
Yes, that's the plot of the first season.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on.
Wow. I'm sorry,
And
I stopped
then,
watching Yu-Gi-Oh! After, I don't know, second, third season.
Our three heroes have to ride motorcycles along an energy bridge circuit that, like, hovers above their city, while, a last-minute main villain flies an ancient Incan temple above the same city to summon the creatures imprisoned beneath the Nazca lines as playing card monsters. And I'm not entirely sure how they resolved that, to be fair. I just remember that it happens, and I was both entertained and so confused, which is the standard reaction to Yu-Gi-Oh! I think.
Yeah.
5Ds is when I stopped watching, because I tried to give it a chance, and like, oh, this is some futuristic bullcrap. They're riding on motorcycles. And then it's like they're dueling on motorcycles. Well, that's it for me.
Yeah.
I actually really like it, but I hate the fact that, because it's a Japanese action property, and it's a problem a lot of them have, they introduced an actual capable, really likable female lead early on in 5Ds, and then threw her off to the side to act as nothing more than a boilerplate love interest, despite being the most powerful character in the principal cast, in favor of a generic, like, shonen male protagonist, supporting character, midway through the first season, which is really lame.
Oh no, you're big.
That's what she said.
Oh, there's another one trying to toss a grenade, apparently, at me.
One of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes is the one at the tail end of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX in Season 4, the one that was not broadcast or / butchered by 4Kids in West. Where, apropos of virtually nothing at all, I swear this isn't a joke, Satan appears at the playing card training academy to challenge the main character to a duel.
Of course.
Again, no reason.
That can happen. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
No, it's straight up Satan. It's like a demon with a goat skull for a head in a black shroud, who plays their cards by displaying them on massive severed black wings.
Yeah.
technology, am I right?
I don't see an issue.
Yeah, what's the problem for you?
Oh,
No, there's no issue.
motherfucker.
That's just amazing.
Did you die?
No, fucking Trader Joel's closed 10 minutes early.
Oh.
Oh,
Kick his door in.
Yeah.
is it Hana?
Kick his
Probably.
ass.
No, it just teleports you away when you even try to get near.
God
How
damn
rude.
Trader Joel and his matter displacement field.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those anime shows that you can only watch when you're super high. Maybe only then you would be able to understand what the hell is happening.
I understand what's happening.
Yeah, I understand what's happening too. Like, it's a show that thrives, as more properties should, entirely on the rule of cool. Like, no matter how ridiculous a situation is, no matter how gnarly a creature design, we're gonna work it in there because it's friggin' sweet. That's as complex as Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets.
Yeah, the fucking heart of cards.
Lady asks, what do you know about Duel Masters? Oh, Kaijudo Duel Masters, right?
Oh my god, I
that
used to
was-
love that show!
Yeah. The show that was very clearly inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh! Had its
Yeah.
own trading card game and all that.
I even had the cards.
But it used like... So did I! It used
They
like
were
a
cheaper.
Magic-esque system.
Yeah,
where,
yeah, it was more like
monsters
Magic.
were sorted into one of 5, like, kingdoms based on, I want to say, technology and wisdom for the Blue Water Kingdom, death and decay and general, like, pestilence for the Black Death Kingdom.
Yeah.
Fire and technology, basically exactly the same way it would be represented for red in Magic. But in place of white, they had, I want to say, yellow, which was associated with extraordinarily futuristic technology, angels and spirits. Lady says, Gasty showed me that. We were all working through watching the series in Discord. Okay. I might have to check the TV show out, because I never did.
Oh, I
Never
did. It was Yu-Gi-Oh-ish, you know, nothing special.
Okay, Seth, so what kind of cards did you elect for?
In Duel Monsters?
Yeah.
The cheapest kind that I could find.
Okay.
So I have no idea which ones they were. It was a long time ago, 20 years ago.
Just like the handful of Magic cards I've ever owned, I went for a solid split of like, it would be white, but like yellow or gold in Duel Monsters. No, it might be white. Sorry, never mind. White and blue. I love running decks full of very freaky angelic creatures.
Oh, Bayonetta 3 cannot come fast enough. I need to play Devil May Cry on stream before Bayonetta comes out, because I'm gonna get completely lost there.
Lady says 10 out of 10 would do. Oh man, we may want to experiment with getting some people together and running like some kind of weird action anime reaction show.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
I would
sure.
do
A lot
that.
of people are getting banned because of doing that currently.
No,
Really?
but the point is, what they're doing is they're
Motherfucker.
literally streaming themselves watching an entire episode of the show.
Yeah.
And for most of that time, the people in question don't react at all.
Yeah,
They
they're
just
just
sit
watching.
there going,
They're just-
oh.
yeah, they just have a webcam pointed at them while they're watching.
At them titties.
Lady says, I did red and black in Magic the Gathering for a tiny bit, but if I ever win the lotto, I'm buying a holographic Charizard and a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Wow.
There you go.
Also, what you can do if you're watching, trying to do a live reaction, and it works with YouTube as well if you're like putting a VOD. You just, instead of like streaming the actual video you're reacting to, you just give people the link to it, and they can watch it with you.
Like, kind of like how Rift Tracks does it. You produce a commentary track and show people where, like, the most affordable place they can find the product to watch along, and, like, sync your commentary with the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
He says reaction videos. Yeah. We've already been talking about reacting to, like, some terrible online cooking shows or 90 Day
TLC,
Fiancé,
yeah.
that kind of thing. It's a smart way of saying that. Oh, thank you very much. And hey, yes, ma'am. Pot and I have been regretting not doing 90 Day.
Well, we're regretting it as well.
Yeah. I mean, we could have
You
been
guys would be
watching
the most
you.
wholesome couple on that show. Yeah.
You probably wouldn't make it on that show because you're too normal.
No, that's right. That's right.
Well, you gotta cook up some drama.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Pot would find something to do.
Just say
sure.
that Pot is into bestiality, and that has been a very big problem in your relationship since you work on a farm.
That'd still be too normal for 90 Day, I think.
Yeah. Any of your parents want to also get into dating? Apparently that's how it works for Colt.
Lady says literally everyone I know or talked to before I went to Denmark. What, you'd be too wholesome for 90 Day? Oh no, was like, do this. Was like, appear on the show. No, 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 no. TLC is like a massive remote, curio cabinet, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
So none but the most extreme examples of human behavior would ever make it on that channel at this point.
I mean, Dax's Pot has a neck, so it probably won't count.
Yeah, but he can hide it under his beard.
Oh,
So
that's
he can pretend.
He can be half original, and instead of doing his hair with mayo, he can do his beard.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then again, I think 90 Days is only full of actors anyway.
I kind of
no.
feel like Big Ed is a piece of shit. 90
Yeah.
Days not. And Colt as well.
Yeah. Colt has become a little bit better.
It's gotten better.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
actually
but-
having a spouse has calmed him somewhat.
You mean a second spouse?
Well, yeah.
What?
Well, he got divorced.
Yeah, he got
After,
divorced
what, 3
because
years?
his
He got
first...
divorced from a woman he drove insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got her arrested like 3 times. And then
Oh,
he's
God.
on a date with another chick, and she goes like, well, I had to break up with her. She got in trouble with the police 3 times.
What?
No,
Yeah.
not
He's
just
the one
that,
who-
but like, after the first or second time it happened, you learn he called the cops on her over nothing multiple times. And when we see his family, like extended family, like I forget, oh, what was that douchebag? Cousin John, right?
Yeah.
Like, they seem like absolute xenophobes who
Yeah.
hate the fact that a foreigner is going to be marrying into their family. Like,
I mean,
like,
she
oh,
was a
she's
gold
just
digger
using
as
you
well,
for the
so
green
you know.
card. She's just...
So
we
like,
didn't see it. I will say this. I will say this in not necessarily in defense, but just to provide food for thought. We saw virtually nothing from the first wife prior to things going south with them.
yeah.
Like
true.
nothing at all. And as we also saw, Colt has a proclivity to lie to potential partners at length.
Oh my god, he cheated on the second girlfriend with the third girl that ended up being his wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the bit after he like left the speed dating event though, and like as he's being interviewed, you can hear this other woman cursing him out in Spanish down the street.
Yep.
Yeah. He definitely has a type as well.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. As Cinnamon Toast Kin would say, spend all his time on the hub.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lady says, hey, how are you doing this week? So your Discord post. Hugs. Aw.
Yeah. He had a really adorable doggo. He sent me some more
Really? Yeah.
pictures.
Seth, all dogs are adorable.
Yeah, but some dogs are
Don't
adorable.
let
Earl.
Beppo hear you.
No, Beppo is
Lady
now
says,
enjoying.
hashtag facts.
Beppo is enjoying the outside right now, so.
But, lady, why would you ever want to be on that show?
So
Visa.
she and Pot can get married more easily.
Yeah.
They'll do most
think-
of the paperwork for you, just to get some content out of you.
I think, like, again, I'm the 24-year-old elder here because, like, I'm in the same boat regarding, like, reality shows.
Oh, yeah, Rowan.
Like, yeah, there are certain benefits that can be gleaned from participating. And like in the case of those
Crap.
competition shows, you know, stuff like Survivor or what have you, where obviously there's a lot of theatrics and rigging involved, but like you just get paid for appearing for a short period of time, it may be worth it for some people, sure. But these that are all about like marketing and exploiting and exaggerating your life, I really have a hard time seeing how in the long term, right, participation there does not have more detriments than it does benefits.
Well, like, listen to this. They could do 90 Day Fiancé, so they can get married. Pot can get to the US easily. Pot gets promotion for his Twitch stream. He doesn't even have to work. He can just stream all day.
And then he
Which
starts
does
promoting
already,
us.
So.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Why didn't y'all do this? Come on!
I told you.
Yeah,
So-
take one for the team.
The quiet part out loud.
God dang it.
Lady says, yep, potato MVP. Also looking at it afterwards, it works for Pot and me. We would really have wanted the involvement with our first meeting and relationship and representation of our character like that, or the effect on our families. Oh yeah, TLC ain't giving you that.
Yeah, TLC is
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like, nice.
Unless it's like absolutely terrible and presents you like a piece of shit, it's not gonna work.
Exactly.
TLC's
some
gonna
gonna be
pay
shown.
some dude in Denmark, like who lives down the street, to be like, yeah, I saw him light a car on fire once. Sure did.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Ain't
maybe
that
they don't have to
accent,
pay
yes.
him. A pot looks like someone who did
Yeah, of course.
light a car on fire at least once.
Oh my god, they're gonna get his bosses from his work to give introduction about
Yeah,
him.
I know. They got genital ward.
Yes, that's exactly what the
I
boss would
said
say.
it. Genital warts. I'll say it again.
Genital warts.
Big rat pulsating genital wards.
Genital
Where this
warts, not
redneck
genital
enclave
warts.
is located in Denmark, I have no idea, but I want to find it.
Yep. It must exist somewhere. It has to. Now it has to.
That we've imagined it actually makes it real.
Yep, that's how manifestation works.
Yes.
Motherfucker. Okay.
No, but I was. Oh goodness, what was I going to say? I would have loved to see like Drugs Bunny on 90 Day.
Oh, that would
I think that'd be great.
What, 90 day in prison?
No,
90
he
day-
he
90
he's-
day convict.
Oh,
He
90 day
slipped-
combat.
he slipped the leash. He didn't go to jail somehow.
wow.
Yeah.
90 day probation.
No, I was thinking more about the time that, like, his wonderful, astounding, so far out of his league partner went to teach in Japan for a year between, like, undergrad and grad school. And according to his own testimony, not anybody else's, like, we can confirm this, he was cheating, or I should say, he was trying to cheat like a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Trying and failing?
I don't know. I do know that one such outing, like to meet someone he had met online, I guess at like a club or a bar or something, ended up with him throwing his date's like chaperone or escort, you know, like someone she knew who could go to like a blind meeting like this, which is very smart to do.
Yes. Smart woman.
Down a flight of stairs directly into a squadron of off-duty police.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you told us that.
I think that might have been
Okay.
Manhunt number 2.
Manhunt number 2.
Yeah.
Confused with
Drugs
Manhunt
Bunny
number
had a long history
Long
of
rap sheet.
yeah.
The cops were like,
Oh, not
oh,
him
it's
again."
rabbit season.
5. Rabbit.
Shh, we hunting rabbits.
Be very, very quiet.
We quan.
We need to get DI FUD on the case.
Oh god.
He'll crack this one in no time. Yeah, I don't know how he's doing these days. I just know that he's doing, and that he apparently is still working at the Domino's, the place into which all ill fortunes flow in my my hometown.
Maybe he
Maybe
knows
you should
Skippy.
catch up with him. Just, you know, just message him on Facebook like, hey, what's up, doc?
Exactly.
This guy.
Oh, drugs, Bunny. Can't believe it too, especially since like back when I had just started college, and he and our other friend were still in their like last year of high school. Just the nicest, most selfless, happy.
Your friend or
and
him?
Totally giving up. No, drugs, Bunny. He was great. Great, just like a real stand-up jewel of a guy. I think, unfortunately, he just got an addictive personality and got involved with the wrong crowd and got way too involved with the wrong crowd. Then crashed 5 cars while drunk. Then just did a litany of other stuff.
I was gonna ask if he maybe dropped into a barrel of something, because apparently that's how all the villain stories
start. Last I heard, though, like apparently the walls of his bathroom were like stained with marijuana smoke. So.
Well, actually, I know someone similar. Like this dude that went to high school with me.
Mm-hmm.
He was apparently a really good kid in elementary school, and I have a friend who went with him to elementary school, and she told me like he was a really nice, good behaving kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And then in high school, my class was just fucking animals, just a bunch of fucking idiotic animals. Like no joke, not over exaggerating. They were stupid fucking animals.
Heal, Seth. Heal. Can't carry on.
He saw that if he did stupid shit, they would cheer for him and they would think he's cool.
He wanted to be popular.
He started shoplifting and stuff like that. Last I heard from him, that was a couple of years ago, he was on probation for an armed robbery of a bakery.
Oh my god.
Why a bakery?
He was trying to get that dough.
Oh, nice, Brady. Nice.
Wow.
Love it. That was
beautiful,
quick
yeah.
and to the point, yeah.
Use the snake. Oh, you had the snake for a second, then you lost it. Damn it. Case is not really very bad, but still not good. Yeah, man, just again, you take some time. Take some time. Remember to be kind for yourself.
Yeah,
maybe order yourself a really nice meal from one of your
Subway
favorite restaurants. Not Subway. No, I said be kind to yourself. Don't do that.
But yeah, now your little doggo learned how to fly, so he can be faster and catch the ball from high above. Okay, let's see. This is a yokai weapon. Okay, good.
You may have wanted to read the rest of that description, but okay. They are good. I'd go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're gorgeous. Look at those.
They are beautiful.
They look like something that Cher would wear on stage.
Of course.
No disrespect, I love Cher.
Oh, I want the Kodama bowl, but I need more skill.
Kay says Subway, do you want to kill me, Brady? No, I was the one. We were the one saying not Subway.
Yeah.
Like one of your favorite restaurants.
Bradley.
Oh, Bradley.
Oh, Bradley.
Oh, Bradley, not again.
Brady's evil twin.
The
Just
Bradley.
Brady, but with a goatee.
Yes.
Like if it was me right now, I'd order myself a nice masaman curry with some of that jasmine rice. Get some Laotian sausage on the side, dice that up, throw it in there. Yeah. That makes bad news decent and good news better. Why, yes, I'm on a diet right now. How could you tell? Hopefully, once I start working again, too, physically, traveling to a place and working there, the pounds are just going to be able to fall right off, because I'll be active just, over the course of a day a bit more, and also I'll have a more regular schedule. That's super important for maintaining one's physicality.
Well, you can also do squats every time you die.
I could do that. I could.
But
You
you
won't.
don't wanna.
That's correct. I don't have channel points. Y'all ain't making me do shit.
So that's the reason why you're not monetized yet.
I'm looking at you,
No, that
Pedro.
is... Oh, but speaking of things that would actually take time but have actually, unlike monetization, gotten done, it sounds like very, very soon I'm going to order that beautiful Aris laptop.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Very good, dude. Very good.
Lady, why? No. Oh, she
Lady,
redeemed
why?
Speak Like Lolly.
Okay.
No.
Hi,
Oh, God.
everyone.
I'm
God,
going
that-
high.
Steph, you need to put in a point redemption to like stop speaking like this.
Disable, yeah. Disable previous reward.
Disable Lolly.
He says, please speak about reasons Brady should have channel points. Why are you doing this to me? I'm nice to you guys!
So basically,
we
what
don't
you're
like that.
saying is that even if you don't have channel points, I do. So I can make you suffer through my channel points. Huh?
Oh, God. Please shoot me.
My headphones have a power button.
Uh-huh.
My headphones are
Motherfucker.
nothing. Motherfucker.
Kay says within a day or two, 30 kilos gone.
Yeah.
Oh, if only.
He does die a lot. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
What?
I mean, we never said that's a bad thing.
Or Kay says, I'll come glue that stuck. What? What are we gluing?
Channel points.
The channel points? Oh.
Glue it to your face. Oh, Gray loves the lolly voice.
Oh my god. The
Oh,
power,
the power
button.
Well, it's either that or the Pikachu thing, and the Pikachu thing is even worse. So.
What? The Pikachu
But the
thing is
Pikachu
amazing.
thing doesn't
Christ.
last 5 minutes.
Oh.
And
God.
the Pikachu bit's also kind of endearing in its own regard.
Maybe the first one time.
And
guys
you're right, it
suck.
doesn't last as long.
I know you love Lolly.
friends.
Everybody loves Lolly. Lolly even loves Lolly.
Sorry, what?
Aww. All my friends are
He says,
dead.
give the doggy a hug for me. Oh yeah, Beppo's in the background.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck. There you go.
Beppo's concerned.
Speaking of channel
Oh,
points,
exit. Ooh.
get to work, sir.
Alright. And
Wait.
lady says,
Oh, exit. What
Marcus
the
needs
fuck,
to revive
dude?
her campaign so Lolly lives again.
Yes. We need
No,
Lolly
no,
alive.
I'm
Chocolate
fine with this
cake.
thing. You know what I'm thinking? I think this would be much easier for Steph if she didn't have those pesky glasses on her head.
that is
But
true.
that's a
Fucking-
reward?
Son of a bitch. Can't see shit now.
But before you can see shit, you should see that exit redeems 10 spots with the 8 kilo
I'm
weight.
gonna pretend I didn't see that shit.
And you have to do
Oh,
it
we
with your
just
lolly
followed.
voice as well.
Oh god. You guys suck.
Kay redeemed the Pika voice. Great. We're
Oh
just.
my
Pikachu. Pikachu.
I hope
Uh,
you understand. You are not tormenting the streamer by doing this. You are tormenting an
Pika voice?
underpaid educator.
Pikachu. Pikachu.
Well, you're only underpaid because you decided to stay in America.
Pikachu.
That is true. That's
Pika.
true.
Pika. 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 Pika.
Bep was like, oh no, she's gone insane. Who's gonna feed me now?
I guess I'll have to eat this one to survive.
Pikachu. Pika.
Very good.
Pika. Pika. Pikachu.
Pika.
Y'all are terrible. You all fail. No retakes, no extra credit, no.
Okay, what did I miss?
Everything.
If
Shit, that way.
it's gonna be like one of the rules on my syllabi, like if at any point you lapse into a falsetto during class discussions, you fail instantly.
No falsettos here.
No falsetto.
You ain't Elder Barge. You don't get to do that. You ain't Frankie Valley.
Okay.
Oh man, if I'm working at the university or the college that, well, I believe has hired me, that means I'll probably be able to get my radio show back.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is cool, dude.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And you guys will be able to listen via our online service, totally free of charge, last I checked.
Cool.
If I occupy the same time slots I usually would, I would be on either for you in the early evening or like the hours just leading up to midnight, or right around midnight if I get the later slot.
Potato, how much longer can I not see anything?
I forgot to turn on the timer, so I guess you can put the glasses on right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm kind
Hey,
that way.
Wolf Shoes, welcome.
Hi, Nick.
How are you doing today?
Hi, Wolf's Hose.
Nick, how many boss cells do you have in Dead Cells?
And K Redeem speak like Lolly.
Oh my god, Kay. I know you like me. Now you have to actually make me talk. So that Brady and Potato can suffer.
God
You know I
fucking
can
woman.
just mute you, right?
Yeah. But you don't want to mess with your audio setup. You mess it up every time.
He does that in Discord. He mutes you in Discord, so.
Shut up,
fine.
Potato.
No, I won't.
You got 4?
Got
I only
4.
got 1. But also I only recently realized that I should probably think about the build that I'm doing. I was just rushing through the area. No! Mother!
Well done, by the
fucker.
way, Nick.
Yeah, congrats.
Said haven't played it a while though, so 4 is too hard.
Aww. But why? What?
Sorry, what was the question again?
It's what? Why didn't you play for a while?
Lady says I appreciate Lolly 1,000 times more knowing her story.
Yeah! Wally has an amazing background story.
Nick says, yeah, you need to make sure you get all the power scrolls in each level for the color of weapon you're using. Ah, I see.
Okay, wants to
And
know
Kay,
if you can do the
you also
lonely
like
voice
a-
in German.
Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber ich will nicht.
Ich habe will nicht.
Ich will nicht. Ich bin ein Dummkopf. Jo.
No, you're not. Come on now.
Doink, doink, doink. Ah. Woo! Soul core. That I can't pick up right now.
You're also rocking with that living weapon just as soon as we
It
reach
goes
the
black.
boss.
Yes.
Kay is very amused.
Lolly in German. Das deutsche Lolli. Die, monkey.
Kay says need to have fun, so I make it myself.
Yeah.
Well, fair dues.
And the best fun is at the expense of others.
I would argue not when they're effectively collateral damage, though. Like in all honesty.
No, whatever people suffer, I'm happy. It's fine. That's the best fun. I'm gonna go to hell and I'm gonna have a fun time.
Yes.
Because you know why? I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, boy.
Well, that sounded like a threat.
It's a promise.
Or a promise, yeah. Thank you, Seth.
No problem.
No, thank you, Seth. Please don't talk for another couple of minutes.
Tell me why.
Now you can pop that snake whenever you want to, since as soon as you activate your living weapon, it should recharge, no matter what your yokai gauge is looking like at that time.
Motherfucker.
He says no talk, then sing a song.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down,
We
and
should
the
do-
flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns.
Burns my
The
ears.
ring of fire. The ring of
Okay,
fire.
I never thought I'd do
Oh,
that. But
what? Exit? Do we have another
Yes.
visitor? Oh, you convinced your friend.
Yes.
Oh, poor guy.
I never thought I would do this, but right now I'm exiting Potato. I'm just hearing you guys until the timer's elapsed.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've had her muted for a while now.
You guys suck.
Seth says that she totally agrees with you.
Yeah, genau.
Yeah, I know.
Are we done yet?
I apologize, but when the intent is expressly to cause me discomfort, then I shan't participate.
Oh man.
Oh, there's another tougher enemy here. Lady says, just remember, you can't mute your class, Brady. My classes are nice to me.
Oh god, then we have to tell them to use
Even the
falsetto.
people who think that World War II happened twice. Sorry, World War I. At least that person was kind.
It happened once, but 2 times.
Yeah, there was World War I, World War I reboot, then
There
World War
we
II.
go.
Sorry, World War I remix. They remixed it.
No, remaster. Just better
Finally.
graphics.
There we
And
go.
I think we're
Well
done
done.
with Lolly.
Oh, thank God.
Brilliant.
She says that she's done with Lolly.
Yeah. I unmuted just as soon as I saw the mission complete. I figured as much. Well done, and apologies.
Yeah.
Lady says, I got along with Lolly in the campaign. Damn it seems like we were played. Although I can kind of understand how someone might be compelled to rely on shady individuals like that with all of the yokai on the loose. Huh. Wearing a mask, hunting yokai? Doesn't that make you think of Mumio?
Okay, let's see who is the next rebel girl that we're
So,
gonna
yeah,
learn about.
That last enemy with the switchglaive was a demon hunter, a new
Yeah.
class of enemy you'll be encountering more later on. Didn't seem to have too much trouble with them, to be honest.
Okay, so the next lady is Maria Sibilla Merian, a naturalist. Maria was a little girl who
Sibilla.
loved art. Every day she would gather flowers to paint. Sometimes she found caterpillars on the flowers and made paintings of how they changed day by day into beautiful butterflies. At that time, people believed that butterflies magically sprouted out of the mud. Maria knew better, but no one believed her. Years passed and Maria became a great watercolor artist. She wrote about her discoveries, but at the time, scientists only took books in Latin seriously, and Maria's was in German. One day, Maria and her daughter decided to move to a new city, Amsterdam. There, Maria found display cases filled with exotic insects collected from South America. Maria thought, if I could study these insects in their natural habitat, I could write a book that people would notice. She sold her paintings and set sail to South America. In the rainforests of Suriname, Maria and her daughter climbed tall jungle trees to study the insects high up. Maria wrote her new book in Latin, and this time it was a huge success. Everybody learned that butterflies and moths came from caterpillars, not mud. The process is called metamorphosis, from the Greek word meaning to change shape. Today, we know that many animals metamorphosize: frogs, moths, beetles, crabs, and all thanks to the work of Maria Sibilla Merian.
Wow.
And she passed away in 1717 in Germany.
But she still had to write her book in Latin. to
In
make
Latin,
people
yeah.
Like her. What a conformist.
Yeah, big conformist.
Not much,
Okay.
not much
Goodness
of a rebel.
gracious. Late 17th, early 18th century,
Yeah.
I believe the area was governed by the United Provinces at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so it's Holland, right. And Lady says, and that made me realize I never cooked soft shell crabs for pot. Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh, so look here, actual historical documentation about Oda Nobunaga, the first unifier. You know, the man we fought near the end of Nioh 1. The one with the peacock. So you're heading to his homeland, or his territory, for Chapter 2.
Okay.
He's still alive at this point,
He's
and
young.
very, very young. Yeah.
He's a bit of an idiot.
Historically, he was called the Fool of Owari. Not because he actually was kind of dim, but because he was extraordinarily unorthodox in his views and mores regarding, like, Japanese culture and society. He was the first Japanese lord I'm aware of who took on foreigners as retainers, or a foreigner as a retainer. He encouraged the spread of different, like, some foreign religions, like he patronized, I want to say, early Christian missions. And he himself did not adhere to Shintoism, I don't believe. I'm fairly certain he was atheistic, but I could be wrong. That's him.
Yeah, the mutton chops.
Lady says I'm lurking. Good luck, have fun, kick butt and take names. Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.
You can't lurk forever.
Bear.
Why'd you just call her a bear? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Sorry, bear
Look,
rat.
he has a pair of guardian spirits. Tenzin Kujaku, and then some kind of giant panther-looking thing. Lady says I need to push check-in with Pot Potato.
Yeah.
So yeah, you work for the Oda in Chapter 2, and Lady says, shouldn't you be leveling? Oh, yes, good point, thank you. Oh, and look who it is! Does the woman on the left look familiar, Seth?
Yes?
You'll see.
Didn't I fight her?
Yep, as Yuki Onna, the snow lady,
Yeah.
with the scythe.
Yeah.
This is the Lady Noime.
Her hair is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, so...
Let's level.
Right, let's level.
And then, guys, it's time for a favorite mission of mine, if it's what I'm thinking of, the Hidden Monsters of Okihazuma.
I need a bit of skill, because I'm not able to wear much.
Okay.
Right
No,
now.
that's good. You want to make sure you can meet your armor's stat
yeah.
requirements. That's why
Let's see.
skill builds should take a little strength and vice versa.
Let's see what... These are the new ones that we got. Yoki. Okay, that's...
You want to make sure it doesn't exceed your attunement level.
This one...
Aberrant Soldier gives you that rocket arm ability.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I like the snake though. And this is... just the pair.
It just petrifies enemies.
Yeah.
In my experience, it's not worth it, but it could work for you.
Nah.
What a surprise. I wasn't expecting them to take in a bunch of outsiders just like that without any real clue about our background. I guess they must have been impressed with good old Tokichiro. That aside, things sure are getting busy around here. It sounds like the enemy are maneuvering a considerable force this way. But I imagine that's not going to stop you from getting out there and earning your keep, right? Me? I have no interest in crossing swords with my fellow man. No, I'll leave that to the rest of you. So, this stage features... Hold on, let me explain. In the west of Owari Province, in a basin surrounded by steep mountains, lies a place called Okihazuma. The ample cover on the sides of the mountains provides the perfect place to conceal troops and is often used as a resting place between long marches. While the valley is extensive, the limited habitable land means that it has long been abandoned as a place to live. Outlaws and deserters often escape to the valley, only to never be heard from again. Sometimes the groans of someone, or something, can be heard carried on the howling wind. This mission features a figure very prominent in, like, stories, like narratives of the Sengoku Jidai. Just somebody important to the backstory of this area, right?
Yeah.
Is the daimyo Imagawa Yoshimoto. Have you heard the name before?
No.
So, he was a prominent warlord whose death was kind of seen as one of the major inciting incidents for the really, really massive civil wars that engulfed Japan in their, well, eponymous feudal era. Or its eponymous feudal era, sorry. And Yoshimoto is often depicted in all sorts of, media about the Sengoku Jidai or loosely based on it. And he's always depicted in absolutely every franchise I can think of as like a comical, buffoonish, like a kind of incompetent character.
Yeah.
In Samurai Warriors, unlike almost everybody else, he is a happy-go-lucky, like, thickly face-painted noble in, like, a silk kimono who fights with Kimari, like Japanese kickball.
Is that the purple guy?
No. He has, like, since he has thickly, caked-on makeup, he has, like, what appears to be pale white skin with tiny eyebrows. And in Sengoku Basara, the awesome, over-the-top, Japanese game I played for you guys a while back, he's depicted as an equally theatrical, kind of kabuki dancer-looking guy who loves disco and is so cowardly he orders all of his men to dress and act just like him so he can hide and blend in with all of them. Suffice to say, he's usually like the comic relief in these stories. So you want to use the gesture menu to indicate that you're good. Yeah, bring it on would do, I think.
Yeah.
That's one of the Maeda clan. I think that's Maeda Tushiie.
Alright, so let's...
Or Maeda
first play.
Keiji, one or the other. A really competent warrior.
I forgot to see how many Kodama we need to save here.
7.
Okay. 7 Dama.
You'll notice there's a massive, like, thunderstorm consuming the valley.
Yep. Okay, and also, like, since I've leveled up some skill...
So the Oda are here to kill Imagawa, as historically they did. We're here, obviously, to do a little monster hunting on the side.
Yeah. Ah, look at that.
Very nice. I can't get over, like, the tassels or the feather-esque decorations on the gauntlets.
Oh, yeah.
They're so nice. Woo!
9 skill for this one. Okay. But now I have nice pants and I like it. That's the way, I like it,
So, Potato,
No.
he didn't accept the ally invite, he only accepted the group invite. So
Okay,
I bring him
did you
back
kill
to the...
him?
I brought him back to the base, and then the turret shot him.
Nice.
and he was killed.
Oh, wow.
Well, she's just back later. DRB. Okay, man.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya, Nick.
See you soon.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.
you can still make good use of that corpse. Just take the auger to it.
Yes, exactly. Also, what do we have planned for tomorrow? I mean, I'm not gonna be here, so like, do
Well,
you guys have
tomorrow
something?
is Saturday, so I guess I'll be streaming.
No, tomorrow's Friday.
I
Do
mean,
you want to take the slot, Potato?
I have sort of like a meeting after work,
a
Okay.
meeting.
so I'm not sure when I'll be home.
So I guess
I
you're
should be
ready.
home by 8.
Mother
But-
fucking piece of shit.
I'll join you in voice chat either way when I get home.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and like it's okay as usual if we get started a little late, so we can
Yeah.
just determine
Yeah.
what we're doing then. We'll get on voice and figure something out. Dude
Exactly.
with the dragon tattoo. Good evening. Hello
Hi.
and welcome to our stream.
Hi-yo.
Glad to see you.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Hello. We need to do it once, you know, like a polyphony kind of thing.
Like
Yeah.
a barbershop quartet.
Yes.
Ooh, that would be cool. So, who's streaming tomorrow?
Brady.
Friday.
Either me
Bradley.
or Potato. Like,
Bradley?
probably me. Probably
Yeah,
me.
probably Bradley.
If Potato can dive back into Demon Souls and would care to, though, I'd love to see that, because like there is a redemption that is going to take place on that next stream. I promise.
I could take the slot and put some Code Vein in there.
Ooh. That's also not a bad idea.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
That's a very, very interesting proposition.
I think Exit 2, you also kind of want to work through something with Code Vein, because it sounds like you're Immortal Unchained, right? Just a very unenjoyable game that you have a history with.
Yep.
Dude with the dragon tattoo says, "Happy Pre-Friday. Hope all is good with you folks." Oh, thank you so much.
Pre-Friday, I like that.
And love this game.
Friday. That's a good way
That's
to
a very
say that.
positive way of looking at it.
Yeah, so I really like Nioh 2 for the most part. I played through the main game, have not played through the DLC, and it is Seth's first time through. Like, totally blind.
Yeah.
This stage does have one of my favorite bosses in the game, though, so I'm hoping she'll really enjoy it.
I am not really too much invested into the story, except, you know, for me the main story is rescuing all the Kodama. That's the main story.
My only really prominent issue with this game compared to the first, and I mentioned it before, is it feels like human bosses, not humanoid, have far too much stamina and it refills far too quickly. Whereas in Nioh 1, a perfectly viable strategy was learning your enemy's moveset and, like any other human enemy, trying to get them to overextend themselves so you could whittle down what remained of their stamina and open them up for that big finisher, right?
Yeah.
And you could build an entire, like, playstyle around that. Here, unless you just dogpile everything you got on them, I mean both yokai soul cores, I mean living weapon, I mean special magic and skills in addition, you are very rarely going to break a human boss's stamina. You might get it to happen once per fight, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
There's one fight later in the game which, oh my god, like, I swear I have PTSD over.
So what you're saying is when you fight the human bosses, you get annoyed.
Yes.
God.
Nice.
It's brilliant. Well done.
Potato.
Thank you.
But,
thank you.
for the most
Making it
part, I
awake.
think this game's great.
So which weapons were you using, dude, with the dragon tattoo?
Yeah, what did your build look like, man? I'm curious.
Ah!
We're using, gauntlets and to a lesser extent sword here.
Yeah, but by to a lesser extent, he means I have it in my pocket, not really using it.
And I used effectively hatchets and Yatsunokami and nothing else. I feel like I might want to do another playthrough using the Switchblade, though, the magic weapon.
Oh.
Because I really like magic in the Nioh duology.
Do you think a third game is gonna come out?
I'd love it. I would love for them to do that. Or to do something similar, with similar mechanics, with a different mythological canon from around the world.
Brady, why is the weapon talking to me?
Right. That's something I should have mentioned. You saw that prompt earlier that mentioned this is a sentient weapon?
Yes.
It's infused with the spirit of a yokai that becomes more powerful the more you use it.
Oh, that makes a sense. Whew.
And he's down.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, the snaky boy is really good.
Isn't he? Oh,
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like there might be a Dama somewhere around.
Oh, hello. Look at him being all sneaky.
Love this guy.
I need to get
I'm
myself
still
a
so
Kodama board.
surprised there was not like a giant Kodama boss at any point. That's
Or a
just
bunch of
wasted
Kodama
opportunity.
merchandise.
Yeah, really. Like, can you imagine a little Kodama-shaped mochi?
You know what I would like? I would like a mouse pad in the shape of a Kodama butt. You know, one of those that are super good for your wrist.
Dude with the dragon tattoo says ninja build using Kusarigama and a lot of ninjutsu. Okay,
Oh,
okay, a very
exciting.
fun build. Yeah, it sounds like it. I like the Kusarigama. It was my secondary weapon in Nioh 1. It's got a high learning curve, but like you can get some really solid range out of it if you know what you're doing. But which I didn't.
Speaking of,
They say only downside is light armor, but fast on my feet. Sounds like we would get along, man. That's the kind of build I love to run in Souls-like games.
this one looks good. This looks good.
Sure, corner bore ain't bad.
Stamp your feet. I know I don't guard, so that one.
But what's the next skill you could get down that
This
tree?
one.
Like to the right.
Does this count as annoying?
Thank you for the
Oh, I'm doing
follow.
with the Dragon Tattoo follow. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see the shiftling one. Whoopsie. This one. The depletion when performing attacks. Yes, please. The longer I can stay, the better.
Yeah, that's smart. I got a lot of the skills that will allow you to just stay in yokai form,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, indefinitely. Yeah.
Yee.
That's definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh.
new.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes, Grandma.
Oh no, Grandma! Why are you so? Oh God!
What?
If Grandma
Grandma's
looked like
pretty
that, no
frail.
wonder that Little Red Riding Hood did not see the difference.
Oh, dude with the dragon tattoo says thank you for streaming. Oh,
Aww.
thank you for being here. Glad we can entertain you.
Nobody ever said thank you for streaming.
Obviously, he missed the part when you were squeaking like a little.
Lolly.
I was going to say nobody's ever thanked you for streaming except us after we disconnect every day.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are forgettable, and
Yeah,
that's
We're
exactly.
irrelevant, Brady.
You're part of the furniture at this point. I cannot appreciate you. Nah, I'm sorry. That
That's
sounded
fine.
very mean.
I've been a professional blender for several years.
I cannot appreciate you.
Did you say I'm a professional blender?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I don't know what that means,
I kind of don't want to know.
and I don't
I
want to know
don't
it
either. I don't either, but I think we'll all learn together eventually.
Adventurally. Okay.
Do we have to?
No.
No,
Run away and never
it's an
look back.
elective.
I know, okay, little girl.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I've been very stressed with the hiring process.
I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. I think I've been here. Yes. So much for that song. Okay, so that's where I
Song
came
ruins.
from. And that's where I go.
Dude with the dragon tattoo asks, are you guys ready for Elden Ring?
Yes!
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Now,
boy.
I'm going into it totally blind. I'm trying, well, my level best, aside from YouTube thumbnail spoilers, not to see anything about the game, not to know anything, because I've got a really, really special series planned. If everything works out properly, I'm going to start a new teaching job the same week it comes out. So that's going to be a very good week for me.
Bye, Grandma.
Hopefully a good week for all of us.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that I'm gonna be getting Elden Ring right away because I don't have a PlayStation 5 and I don't want to buy it on the PC. So I'm probably gonna live my first Elden Ring experience through you guys. So don't disappoint me, please.
I'm sure, Seth, you can get it for the
Borrow
free
friends.
on the Yarbay for the PC.
On the Yarbay, I don't know. I don't know what you are talking about. I am German. I don't do Yarbays. It's illegal.
Never mind.
Yarbay.
Yar. Are there any news about how much co-op there is gonna be?
Well, supposedly it's gonna have the best co-op in the entire, like, in any game FromSoft has made so
Not
far.
a high mark, but
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Well, supposedly you'll be able to join up with a friend and play through the entirety of the campaign, or like the
but
story.
we need to find out how they handle loot and progression. And
Progression,
all that.
yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
look at that wet surface. Oh my god, Cyberpunk. That's where they stole it from. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
still
no,
salty
that-
from Cyberpunk.
We all are. Don't worry. I can't wait until they try releasing an expansion at some point, though. That's gonna be
For
hilarious.
what? For Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
They haven't even released the DLCs they promised.
They haven't even
Yeah, I
released the
know.
full game yet. They just
it's a
released the
game.
bugs.
It's been so strange for me seeing people say something to the effect of, well, things really have been looking up, so maybe 2022 is the year when, like, Cyberpunk will reach, like, a perfectly serviceable state and it'll redeem itself. And I'm like, when the product you paid for was insufficient a year and change ago, there really isn't much you can do to redeem that experience.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, No Man's Sky did redeem themselves in about a year.
What I mean to say is, when you promise somebody something, like as a force on the market, and you fail to deliver, you then can't exactly redeem it and reach a point where people are like, oh, well, it all worked out in the end 2, 3, 4 years later. That's the state it should have been in when money changed hands. You know what I mean? Or closer to, I should say. Like what No Man's Sky and Hello Games did, that was incredible. That really was incredible.
Yeah,
I don't think Cyberpunk's gonna go there.
No, definitely not. Especially since most of the devs that were originally now on Cyberpunk project actually left the company.
Yes. Dude with the dragon tattoo says, no, 2077's when Cyberpunk will be great and fully polished.
Pretty much.
Man, my thing has always been, I'm like a lore hound. I'm a huge fan of narrative and character and world building. Like, a big fan. Cyberpunk's unsalvageable because of the writing. Like, I could see a pretty damn fun, open world, like, brutal, gritty, gang street warfare game coming out of this, because, like, when the game worked perfectly well, clearing out enemy bases and all that was, put it this way, more involved and more interesting than it would be in a Ubisoft game, however that is. Less involved and interesting than it would be in, like, Deus Ex or Dishonored or something like that. But fun, like kind of mindless fun, but fun.
It wasn't bad. I mean, first thing you had to do every time you reached any sort of bandit was turn off the radio. But other than that, it was pretty fun.
God. Yeah. But the writing, the characters, the world, everything is just so, regardless of how they were striving to characterize the world, aggressively homogenous, like very samey, and at the same time so unpleasant.
Yeah.
Again, somebody on the writing staff, or somebody, as I understand it, this is a broader problem with, like, the cyberpunk narrative canon, though, like in literature and the like, seem to have confused genuine moral ambiguity with literally every single person being a villain of some stripe or another, like a loathsome character. Oh. You're almost there.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not getting annoyed.
I know we've had discussions around this in the past, and I don't know exactly where you guys stand, but I've always felt that the best kind of moral ambiguity people can introduce to a narrative is one where, for starters, a lot of players, a lot of factions, or a lot of characters are, to a certain extent, maybe likable, charismatic, or sympathetic, and there is a point of view, there is a certain extent to which everybody could be seen as in the right. And the decision then is saying, well, okay, whose justice is most just? Rather than, it's quote-unquote morally ambiguous because everybody's evil. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep.
Like, one of them reeks of a try-hard edgelord attitude that most people grow out of as they age. My favorite line in Cyberpunk. But the other actually would cause people, like in video games, for instance, players to stop and, even if just for a moment, think about, okay, if I have multiple diverging paths here, if there's multiple factions, multiple NPCs I can ally with, multiple places I can go, who's really in the right, or who would be in the right by the standards of my character if you're really into role-playing? Like, what is the good or the best choice here? And if you want an example of a game that does that on a very, very simple level, I highly recommend Pillars of Eternity, the brilliant top-down, like, isometric RPG by Obsidian. Probably my favorite isometric RPG of all time. Because, not going into spoilers because this is A, an older game, and B, something a lot of people are kind of know about going in, toward the end of the game, you have a very important decision to make. And depending on the choices you take, you will ally yourself with one of like 4 or 5 different factions within the game's really diverse and interesting pantheon, right? There's something that is going to be impactful to the fate of not the entire world, but to a lot of people within it. Like, individual people and their lives and livelihoods will be affected here. Oh, Dragon Tattoo, or Dude with the Dragon Tattoo says, I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'll definitely come and see you all again soon. Have a great day.
Thank you for
sir.
stopping by.
Yeah, good having you here, man.
Bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Loved having you. Take care. But you reach this point, right? And each of the gods, or like coalitions of gods, is able to put forth a convincing argument for why their choice, their intended course of action, would ultimately be in everybody's best interest.
Fucker.
Even though some of them are far less genial than others, you can understand, like, okay, from the perspective of this god, what they're advocating makes sense and would be good for people and so on. And so, like, it took me a while, it took me like a good solid, I want to say 15-20 minutes to decide when I played the game, who did I think was in the right? And that got me thinking about the morality, the implications of the world, invested in the world, far more than having all of them be dicks.
Oh, yeah.
And like the standard quote-unquote good option to tell everybody to screw themselves and take it all for yourself. Do you know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah.
That to me seems like a more compelling way to write moral ambiguity. Make it to where anybody could be right rather than everybody is wrong.
Yeah.
I guess it comes from one place. My preferred approach comes from a place of greater idealism, and the other comes from a place of deeply rooted cynicism. But yeah, like, Exit, you played Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like in their quest to make a quote-unquote deep game, they just made almost everybody awful? Like, no matter what you do, no matter what you say,
There is
everybody's
no good characters. Maybe Misty.
Pan and the Nomads
Pan Am.
are as close as you get.
Yeah.
But they're not great either.
No, but that's the one I grew more fond of.
Pan
Their
Am versus
the whole
what was her
Nomad
name?
quest line. The whole Nomad quest line was written better than anything else in the game.
Yeah.
That's not saying much, but it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
Nomad thing was my second playthrough. My first playthrough was as the Corp.
Oh yeah, mine as well.
And I was kind of hoping for something along the lines of, okay, yeah, the Arasaka Corporation, a lot of these mega corporations are big and like corrupt and scummy, but
Yeah.
maybe some of their personnel or some of their leaders aren't that bad, really, right?
But you know what was actually bad for me is that they were advertising so much diverse like play style, so much difference in story based on what you pick. And honestly, like I've played, my first one was the Corp, and then the second one was Nomad, and I honestly did not really notice much difference except for like
No.
10 seconds in the first cinematic.
Correct.
Well, the Nomad thing goes on a little bit. I mean, that's long. It's a long intro, but
Yeah.
after that, it just becomes the same game.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
And,
what's the point of making me choose there? Like,
Remember
Dialogue
originally they were
choices.
going to say all of the different gangs would have storylines, like the police or the corporations would have their own side storylines, and you could choose who your allies would be and how you
Yeah.
navigate the world. None of that manifested at all.
No.
Yeah.
Like, the game
All the gangs
at
are
its root,
same.
at its best, was this, like, mildly satisfying kind of humorous combat sim where you strap on a pair of gorilla arms and punch people so hard they go flying 10 feet through the air. That was Cyberpunk to me.
and I also liked, like, the only thing that I liked was the story with the taxi vehicle. Delamain, yes.
Yeah. Delamain's bit was better. It wasn't very good, but like the missions themselves were kind of entertaining.
Yeah, like also the different types of like Delamain's children, like the one
Yes.
that was like GLaDOS. I mean that was fun. But it was really just that, a side mission. Could not excuse the rest of the game.
Also, they tried to make the entire game about Johnny Silverhands, not really about you, despite
Yeah.
this like custom player character being hyped as the centerpiece of the action, the narrative, right? You're gonna have more impact over the way your choice. Sorry, you're gonna have more control over the way your choices influence this world and this story you're going to live through this character. My two problems with that are one, no, you don't, because the whole game's about Johnny, who is a thoroughly unlikable character. Like, good God, what a poorly written, like, quote-unquote complex protagonist.
It is Keanu Reeves, and if you get Keanu Reeves for your product, you might as well get the most out of it.
Sure, and to be fair, for the way it was written, his performance was good.
Yeah, he was great.
The
he was great
was
in
written
us
very
hating him.
poorly, though. And B, my big gripe, I said this back in the podcast episode, I'm sure, though, is no matter what choices you make, seems to have a much narrower range of like characterization options available to the player. Like, how do I want to talk to this person? What choice do I want to make in this quest? Where does player agency define this character? V seems to have, in my opinion, far less of that than Geralt did.
Yes.
And Geralt was a defined character. He is, in the books, as far as I'm aware, from what little consciousness surrounding that literary canon I have, what they would call a nominal hero.
Yes, exactly.
He is a hard-nosed, lustful, bitter, angry, violent guy.
He's also not
Selfish,
really,
too.
he's not really the main driving point of the story.
Right.
He's just being used to tell story of Ciri.
But Geralt's a pretty bad guy in the books, who's only a hero because, I'm kind of seeing a theme here, a lot of other people are presented as worse.
Yes.
But in the game, in Wild Hunt, in particular, the one I played to, like, near 100% completion, you can play Geralt as a softer, gentler, genuinely compassionate hero.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose not to take
that
money
choice.
from the villagers or something like that. Like, that's a choice.
You can choose to support mages, and you can choose to spare monsters who haven't done any wrong, and you can choose to attempt to reconcile Ciri and Emperor Emir. You can influence this person to be totally unlike their canonical representation. And if you like your heroes very heroic, like I do, that's great. Somehow V, the, like, tabula rasa, be your own guy character for Cyberpunk, seems fixed into being a, like even if they're doing the right thing, kind of a scummy person. No matter what you say, no matter what you do. Have you noticed, like, oftentimes you're given two dialogue options in Cyberpunk, and both of them are incredibly rude to people who have been very kind to you?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention one thing, like you said about reconciling with Emir. Like, one thing that I did not like what they did in the game compared to the actual books was the fact that in the books, like, Emir is, of course, the father of Ciri. But his goal was to marry her, not to reconcile with her as his daughter.
Yeah, like, in the game, in the video game canon, Nilfgaard honestly seems preferable to Temeria.
Yes.
Like, yes, they're harsh and militaristic, but they seem to have a place for everyone, including inhumans in their society. And they try to keep people safe. There's, like, organized study of magic. And a lot of people want to replace, like, the tyranny of Emir with Radovid, who's even worse.
He was actually delusional, and Emir, maybe he was a dictator, but he was generally trying to make the place
I really don't want to interrupt your speeches, but I really have to go.
So,
okay.
Before you go, where'd you put the gyrocopter?
The gyrocopter's still in the workbench. The right one.
And Exit, you think you will be streaming Code Vein tomorrow?
Sure. Can do that.
All right.
Okay.
I will join you for it then.
Cool.
I will come probably later because I'm gonna go to a birthday party.
Yeah, it's fine. Come whenever.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.
Toodles.
Bye, chat.
Take care, sir. Bye-bye.
But yeah, as I was saying, like, Emir is, like, he is being portrayed as this very negative character, and generally he kind of is, but Nilfgaard in whole, they're not really the villains.
Most of the Nilfgaardians you meet are very nice, actually.
They are trying to, what they think is make the world civilized. And
make the world safe.
And that as well, yeah.
It would make more sense, right, in the way it's presented in the game, if they were also leading like pogroms against Inhumans like elves and
Yeah,
dwarves, and they wanted to exterminate any like non-human creatures.
Yeah.
But in the game, they take great pains to say, well, no, they only attack monsters that like prey on people,
Yeah.
and their country is the safest in the world, and all of this. In other words, they change the literary canon to make the ostensible bad guys seem more sympathetic in a game where you are kind of you are kind of railroaded into fighting against them.
Yeah.
When the alternatives you're shown, for at least the Northern Realms, are a maddened, abusive old drunk,
Yeah.
a bunch of ancient monsters, a delusional, extraordinarily xenophobic king, an insane mage, or the xenophobic king's right-hand man / spy master, who's also kind of scummy.
Yep.
Like, the way they want to present it in the game is that, like, Dijkstra is the best choice for Temeria,
Yes.
and I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I think the best ending you can get for Temeria is Emir dies and Nilfgaard annexes the north.
Yes.
So,
I agree.
because then General Voris is appointed emperor, and
he
again
seems alright.
a fairly decent guy for somebody you were irrepressibly rude towards.
Yes! Like, the choices that you were given in the conversations with him, like, automatically, like, made the whole conversation antagonistic when it, like, he did not...
Oh god.
He was not a bad guy.
Sorry, now that we're assessing this a little more deeply, you reminded me of one of my least favorite storylines in the entire game. Oh my god. The fencing lessons.
Yeah.
You're hired to train, like, a very nice young noble
the
girl
girl,
in the art of sword
the
fighting.
twins, yeah.
And, yeah, then she goes out to try and help people, gets attacked once, and starts cursing you out with a bunch of racial epithets and encouraging her father to have all the Temerians executed.
Yeah.
Like, why, beyond Nilfgaard equals bad, was that characterization present?
Yeah,
Like,
that
I
was
thought
really
it
weird.
would be a great opportunity to show Geralt mentoring a normal person for a couple quests,
I mean,
and demonstrating, hey, some of this stuff's really dangerous. You can have this, like, thirst for adventure, but you've got to be safe, and maybe you're not ready quite yet.
Yeah, but...
And using the contrast between him and the bandits or the brigands who attacked her to see that there's good and bad Temerians, just like there's good and bad Nilfgaardians. But no, of course not. We've got to be dark and edgy.
Yeah, but, like, to be fair, if you decided to sleep with her, that would not have happened, so it's all on you, honestly. Like, we all know that Geralt's mission is to sleep with every female in the world, so you have only yourself to blame.
You think that was his mission, but the story is basically not being told by Geralt, it's being told by Dandelion.
Yeah.
So
Dandelion
you'd
is the
imagine
one.
he'd do a few embellishments.
Yeah.
If you want, like, my ultimate arguments against the way the world is presented in Witcher 3, one, the people of Temeria are very ill-disposed towards the people of Skellige, who are the nicest, most heroic characters in the whole game.
Yeah, they're like
none.
barbarians, you know?
With the exception of Madman Lugos,
Yeah,
whose
fuck that
title
guy.
is Madman, and everybody hates him, so...
His title is Madman for a reason.
Yeah, I love the quest where you get to help his
No!
son, though. That was so touching, like, so sweet.
Oh yeah, from the Giants, right?
No. That's Krakon Krate's son.
Yeah.
Blue Boy Lugos, like the abused, like disaffected son of Madman, is the one you help venture into the Cave of Dreams to, like, face his past. And, like, remember, you have to fight off, like, the visions of his father haranguing him for his mother's death and all of that. Like, that's very touching, and then he gets unceremoniously killed off. But anyhow, the people of Skellige, the Skelligers, are really great, and they're at odds with the Temerians. And then, you can't make the claim that Nilfgaard's uniformly evil when the people of Toussaint are Nilfgaardian.
Yeah.
I did have one little tiny problem with Blood and Wine's quest line, though. Can you guess what it is?
Nope.
It's the people of Toussaint. Toussaint are Nilfgaardian. They have, like, a very, like, strict, like, there is absolutely no way, short of allowing the country to fall apart, to get any kind of justice done to Anna Henrietta.
True. Yeah.
After she abducted and abused one of her family members for decades.
Yeah.
All you can do is let them reconcile and prove that she was right all along and her poor sister was in the wrong, which I don't think she was.
Yeah.
Or let the country fall apart. Let's see. Kay says just made contact with a tattoo artist. He can make a tattoo of Pluis, so I have him always with me, and also to close this chapter of my life that I hate.
That's an amazing idea.
Resolution?
Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting a tattoo of Beppo and Poppy's paws, like above my heart.
Oh.
So we'll see. Fuck. Oh, okay, I didn't die. That's good.
I mean, that's sweet and all, but a paw tattoo is like the most basic bitch tattoo of all.
Yeah, but it's gonna be their
Just saying.
paw, not gonna be like any generic paw.
You could get like a coat of arms or a flag made as well with their paw prints.
Oh.
emblazoned upon it.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like display it on the wall behind you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, we are gonna search this. Yeah, not going back there, like that loot is not worth me going back through the booby ladies.
My only big problem with Nilfgaardians as a whole is, like, in the Witcher series, they wear raisin armor, like in the TV series, and I cannot abide that.
Yes.
Because their armor looks so cool in the game!
Yes, it does! Oh my god, like, I always loved wearing Nilfgaardian armor until I got the Wolf School armor.
For me, as soon as I got, like, the Cat School stuff, it was over with.
Ah.
You kidding me? Like, light, sleek, dark blue and silver, and it complements my swift attacks, like, all the time? Yeah, I'm there. Also, I don't know about you, but I always made a point of letting, like, the passive monsters live.
Yes, me too.
My Geralt was a hero, even if the literary one was definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, I also like, for example, the ogres, or the trolls.
Yeah, the trolls in Radovid's army.
Yeah, they were cute. Like, they were really cute. Like, there is no reason to kill them. Okay.
Did also have issues that there were, like, no real opportunities, I think because they only appear at length in Witcher 2, but, like, no real opportunities to work with or support the Scoia'tael.
Yes.
You know, the oppressed people who are just trying to receive free and equal treatment in the North, and are depicted as villains.
Yeah, they're just trying to get some land so they can stop being nomads.
Look, you know it's bad when you get elves and dwarves to work together.
Yeah. No!
I will say, though, Scoia'tael decks in Gwent, oh man, those can get frustrating.
Yes. I was always using the northern deck.
I used, like, later on in the game, I used Scoia'tael pretty frequently because of their, like, rally ability that draws out, you know, all the duplicates of a card you have.
Ah, yeah.
Or the monster deck, which does the same, but usually with harder hitting stuff.
Yeah.
The only problem with monsters is they have, like, next to no siege units or ranged units, so you're getting a lot of close combat cards. And if your enemy throws down, like, Biting Frost or whatever, it's over. I never got the hang of the Skellige deck.
Well, I mean, I did the mission for the Skellige deck, but other than that, I was never using it, to be honest.
I also... Oh yeah, no, later on too, I did play around with Nilfgaard a fair amount because of their awesome spies.
I spy with my little eye.
2 more cards for me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, they're both clear weather or something.
Oh fuck, yeah. Beppo! Come here.
You're getting it, Seth. As you see, we've already got a fair amount of Dama, so you're almost there, I dare say.
Yeah. Where is my cat? There is my cat. Wait, just a sec. Beppo, come here. Puppy. Puppy. Hey. Puppy. Yeah, Beppo is keeping guard here, so Poppy cannot enter enter the house anymore. Because he's not letting her. The little bastard. Where is the critical point of this flying piece of shit?
Technically the head. But, like,
Yeah.
you can't stun it by destroying a vital point, same way you've got a lot of others. Hold on, getting a phone call, one moment.
Phone call. Ooh, got it sold. Oh, nice. Something, something. Angry letters, something. Okay, I need the Dama. Come here. Peppa, please let Poppy in. Thank you, Beppo. Oops. There we go. Easy peasy. Beppo. Leave your sister alone. Okay, I think we are closing into the end of this mission. At least it kind of looks like it, so let's see. I need my Kodama. Are you Yeah, there you are. Little cutie pie. Okay. Kick down. I'm gonna go that way, cause that's the way. I like it. Okay, no, that's not the way. That's the way. I like it. Okay, maybe I do have to go down that path. Red spider lily. Disgusting. And there we go. Anki Hunter. Yeah, sure, why not? Boink. Oh, what? Oh. That was the shortcut. Okay. But yeah, Kay, if you're still here, as soon as you get that tattoo, I want to see it. I love tattoos. Oh, Danny boy. Danny yawn. I got knocked down. Oh, money.
I have returned.
Oh, hi.
You're nearly there.
Almost. Okay, let me just Going.
So, Sif, what do we think the boss is gonna be this go around?
Probably something humanoid, because like a general of the other army.
Okay.
I mean, I think that was the point, right? We've been helping Oda Nobunaga.
You will be fighting a lot of humanoid bosses in this game. Okay, says already have a drawing appointment. There you go.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Just obliterated him with that.
It's been a good while. Let's see what our good pal Nikocato's been up to.
Oh god. How many times did he poop himself?
I don't even want to know. Let's see. Over on more Nikokato, our most recent videos are Cheesy Church's Chicken Mukbang. Oh, okay. I don't know why you need cheese on fried chicken, but go for it. McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, Jollibee, Burger King, and I don't even know what this last one is, Mukbang. Alright.
You would think he's a mukbang YouTuber.
And then KFC's new Beyond Nuggets are inedible, featuring a thumbnail of him looking like he's about to shake out of his skin with one of these plant-based nuggets in his mouth.
I got crushed to death. Thank you, game.
You know, I've heard that like the Beyond Fried Chicken actually tastes pretty good. Not exactly like chicken, but it's got the breading and all that.
That's the KFC stuff, right?
Yeah, if you're a meatless individual,
if you're a meatless
by all means, you could do worse. Apparently,
yeah,
you could do much worse.
Okay, we're not.
I think we talked about this before. I've had faux meats before, and they're all right.
Chicken nuggets, like the Beyond Meat type, are actually pretty amazing.
Now, I can never see myself substituting the meat in my diet for.
Oh,
like,
definitely not. But it's a good addition.
If we're gonna be honest, in those Beyond chicken nuggets, there's probably more meat than in the real ones.
Not sure.
I mean, through the magic of alchemy that these companies use, anything is possible.
True.
But no, I was saying, at least in my experience, I've had like fake hot dogs and fake bacon before, or fake. And both of them, as long as you didn't eat them on their own, as long as you like had some kind of seasoning, as long as you had some kind of sauce or other condiments with them, yeah, they tasted perfectly good. Didn't have major texture issues with either, as well.
Yeah.
It was a different texture, but not bad.
I mean, I was a vegetarian for 2 years, and I honestly didn't have any problem with it because, like, most of the stuff we ate was mushroom based.
All right.
Yeah, mushrooms are good.
And honestly, they make it smell and taste like, the meat product it's imitating.
They maybe make it in like meat, like a pig fat or something.
No. You'd buy like pre-made food that you just put in the oven and you cook it yourself.
Peppa, leave it.
Like if you want to improve your health though, through making changes to your diet supply of proteins, you need to start eating gator. No, I kid you not. It has all the texture, it has all the savoriness of like a terrestrial animal's meat, like a pork or a beef, but it also has a lot of the health benefits and the relatively low fat of seafood.
Interesting.
And my god, alligator is good. Jesus
yeah, I
Christ.
tried it once in a Mongolian restaurant.
In a Mongolian restaurant?
Yep.
What?
Yep, they had kangaroo,
I see. It's like an exotic meat platter.
Yeah, basically, like, it was one of those types of places where you make your own bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do the roux. I've heard it's, like, very gamey. But, anytime I go to a Cajun restaurant, I gotta order me some, like, fried alligator nuggets.
No, I've never been to a Cajun restaurant. Crap.
Come to Tennessee. I will treat you. I promise you. Some of the and most unique food you've ever had.
That does sound good. I don't know
That
where
sounds
I'm
like
going.
a threat.
So I'm supposed to get that way, but...
Yeah, we're kind of moving towards the source of all the lightning.
Oh. Okay, I see.
There should be a shrine in here somewhere. Or around here somewhere, I should say.
Red spider lily.
Kay says it'll be 15 centimeters big, and it's the photo that I'll send a photo in Discord. All right.
I'm not kidding with this big eye monster. Like, sorry.
One-eyed
but
Oni.
Yeah,
Him
yeah.
With the snake.
You're gonna feel the wrath of my demon mode.
Isn't Yatsuno Kami the best?
Yep. Oh, and I got its soul core. How nice.
I see Dama nearby. There should also be a shrine somewhere. Careful, Gaki.
Oh, shrine. Good.
Good. This will spit us out right near the boss arena.
That's good. Where is my skill? Okay, now I'm level 9 skill, and now I can't stop doing this.
This is one of the best fights in the game, in my humble opinion.
Nice.
I think you'll really like it.
Mounted archer.
Then again, I'm usually wrong when I make those predictions.
Yeah.
Aren't I don't think I've ever been more incorrect, though, than assuming Potato would love the Fume Knight fight.
Or Sekiro.
Yeah, the entirety of Sekiro.
There we go.
Hey, now, you enjoyed the mid-game.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll give you that one.
So if half of it was good, that means it's just as good as Dark Souls 1.
Wow.
No. Because Dark Souls 1 was half good spread out through the entire game. And this was half good in like literally a half of the game, and the other half of the game I was miserable.
Again,
Ooh,
I'm so sorry.
I got new fists. Whoopsie. Oh,
is the
yes. Look at this.
Meaning it's anti-yokai.
Yes, I like that.
Dama.
Go, Dama. Bye, Dama.
Oh, thanks, Kodama.
They should have pulled a Jar Jar Binks and revealed that the Kodama were behind it all in the end.
Oh god, yeah. Alright, so...
In actual Shinto, the Kodama are tree spirits.
Oh, yeah, like in Princess Mononoke.
Yes. Meanwhile, out here, everything's fine. He says, consider it almost done. The Netherlands need to reopen tattoo shops.
Ah, yeah.
And the rest, it'll be on my leg within 20 days. All right, man.
That sounds amazing. I don't know where to go. I've been through this area like 5 times already.
You take a different path from the cave.
Oh, okay, so... that
Great
way.
job throwing the general off the cliff, though.
I mean, he was just not careful enough.
You know what amazes me, though? The Imagawa troops wear these, like, white banners and surcoats, right? Like, pure
Yeah.
white with the black sigil. How do they stay so clean in this environment, like, with the storm going on? This is where you want to be. There's a Dama somewhere buried amidst the corpses.
Oh no, probably he's scared.
Or he's responsible. You never know, they may be unexpectedly powerful. You know, like Sandal in Dragon Age?
Yeah.
Remember when you find him, like, in the room with, like, 24 Darkspawn just laying all over the place?
Oh my god, is he getting electrocuted? Am I getting electrocuted? We're getting electrocuted.
You are. Like, Sandal, what did you do? Enchantment!
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Ah!
There you go. That one hit him.
Well, that one hit me.
It did.
Mm.
Damn.
Cut down by warrior. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay, wait, what is there? We haven't been there. Yo!
Oh, it's a Kappa. The DLC for the first game actually introduced a unique variant of these that were a little bit more dangerous.
Nice.
The
Oh,
red Kappa.
I got its soul.
Remember that side mission in the first game where one served as a boss?
Oh yeah.
That was great. This is not great.
Yeah, I was gonna say what is great here. God fucking piece of shit motherfucker. Beaten to death. No! She choked me. Be specific. Alright, well.
Like the least we can ask for is precision.
Exactly. If I'm gonna die, at least I wanna die, you know, by you writing it correctly.
You want the autopsy report to be, you know...
Yes!
reflective of your actual circumstances. And you gotta respect that. Ooh, God, that hurts. Do you hear anything before one of the bolts of lightning strikes down? Okay. But you do see the visual indicator.
Yeah, and I guess I can just, like, hide under these things.
You can. You're also just a stone's throw away from the boss. It was going to be so much fun.
Okay, well. I'm just gonna run to the boss.
You want to get your guardian spirit, of course. And
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
the Dama. To be fair, we probably do want the Dama.
Right. I need the Dama. Okay, let's go get
You do
the
get a new guardian spirit after this stage, though. One
that's
that I think
nice.
you might really like. It's based all around survivability.
If it's not a dog, I'm not interested.
It's better than a dog. Then again, I would also think the same with the giant serpent we got last time around.
Yeah. And you were wrong.
I like my animals exotic, okay?
Okay, Tiger King.
Like the majestic peacock Tenzin Kujaku from the end of the first game. That was my jam right there.
There we go. Where is the Kodama? Oh, there he is. Hello.
Dama, run!
Yeah,
Dama,
all of them
run!
are rescued. Nice. Okay. Okay, I heard the crackling this time.
Just run for it.
Here?
So, remember, Imagawa Yoshimoto's always depicted as a comic relief, like Joker.
Yeah.
Like he is a nothing villain. Not villain, a nothing character. He's not really a villain most of the time. Here he is!
He looks like he's having fun. Is he a cannibal?
That's the implication, yeah. He's also responsible for all of the lightning.
Oh, it's an elephant.
Yeah, so he's a very serious threat in this game. And he's an archer, so you should watch yourself.
Oh, of course.
You see what I mean about the the stamina refilling really quickly?
Yeah.
On human bosses? Now, yeah, your yokai abilities still help out. Oh, remember, you don't need to deplete his stamina twice to get the finisher.
Yeah. Excuse you.
Yeah, you can't really knock them out of yokai or guardian spirit attacks using a burst counter. despite the indicator. Like, if you can, the timing's really tight. Most of the time, I just avoid those.
Yeah.
It's also pretty cool that he's got 2 really distinct weapons.
Yeah. Well, 3 if you count the bow.
Right. I just love that this is normally a joke character, and he's represented, you know, as a pretty fearsome combatant here. Probably closer to how the man himself was. Good job, Seth. So the fists are really good for rushing down opponents. You're probably gonna have an easier time of breaking humanoid boss's stamina than I did with my little axes.
Yeah, could be.
The axes specialized in, they were not slow by any means, but like dealing singular hits, usually with special moves, like this little axe toss where you like chuck a hatchet straight at your opponent's ankles.
Yeah.
That would like tank stamina, but not so much in the combo department. Doing really well, wow.
Oh, I'm out of health, okay.
Really, the Guardian Spirit is the thing to watch here.
Yeah.
That was a very good run. Well done.
This is really not hard.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. Alrighty, let's...
And of course, you get the elephant for defeating him, which
Yeah,
is just the best. I think it's the Guardian Spirit I used for the longest span of time. Unfortunately, it does not remain at that size when you summon it.
Aw, of course.
Or no, I think it might be the size it is when he summons it in, like, outside the cutscene. I'm sure you can see, though, how against, like, a more formidable enemy, the stamina issue could be really daunting in this game. Like, imagine if you had to fight the Musketeer from the first game with this kind of stamina regen. Or Oda, for instance.
Yeah, no.
Try to hit you with that zippy zap.
Ah, crap, he touched me. Yeah. Okay, well that was the one that I have not seen yet. The attack.
It seems way less frustrating than the stage itself, which, for the record, isn't bad. It just, this one goes on for a while.
Yeah, yeah. And it gets kind of, like with the caverns, it's a little bit hard to figure out your way out.
Navigation.
Navigation,
bit,
yeah.
He says, I'm a little happier now I have the appointment for the tattoo.
That is really good. You have to, you know, find happiness in little things, right? When something like that happens. Just like eat your favorite food, do your favorite things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do what you can to get the endorphins in while, you know, you're going through a hard time.
I know this is of absolutely no use to you in the moment, but I feel compelled to share it regardless. No matter how bad you may be feeling at present, know that it is impermanent. Like, physiologically speaking, we cannot process the same emotional response to the same stimulus for a protracted period of time with the same potency. That is to say, you cannot feel really, really sad about one thing, no matter how tragic it is, so strongly for a long time.
Yeah.
The potency of that will fade over time, and that's how people with time the great healer, come to, you know, think back on the loss of loved ones or other tragedies with increasingly muted response, and eventually like focus more on the positive experiences they had with those loved ones.
Yep.
Like reach a point where you're able. So it's not gonna last. You are gonna find yourself again. You're gonna right your feet. You need a little time. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, everything is just so fresh right now. But yeah, now you're gonna have a very nice memento to remember him by forever.
Oh, I see, Kay. I see.
Yeah, I see how that can be traumatizing.
Certainly. Easing my way back into the world of checking my email multiple times a day.
Oh no.
Okay, so in a couple days I should hear from HR.
That's good.
He says that's the killing pain I have to deal with. He felt like my little brother. Oh,
Yeah, you had him for a long time.
certainly seemed that way, yeah. You get him when you were a child, or like adolescent, somewhere around there. Almost 7 years. Okay.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's a good one. Wow.
Well, okay, let me give you maybe some comfort. We recently, like 2 years ago, I think, had to put down our dog who was 16 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he had he was mostly healthy. Like he had almost no medical problems. But at the end, he was just in a lot of pain, and
Yeah.
you know.
Sometimes
vet
it's
could
just
have kept-
time.
Yeah, like the vet, could have kept him alive for months, even probably, but he would just be in constant pain, and as hard as it was to let him go, it was the better choice for him. And at least, he was with us in his last moments, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He
and
says
like,
25th January was his birthday. Okay.
really? Beppo's birthday is 25th January. That's a very nice coincidence.
Well done, Seth. You manhandled him once you got your yokai form out. Enjoy your elephant.
Yee, elephant. But yeah, I'll make sure to give Beppo a snack on his birthday for Plius's birthday. Pluis, sorry. Yeah, this boss fight was really, I don't know, weird. Considering
Weird.
what the previous one was, this one kind of felt underwhelming.
Although it feels more properly balanced for this stage of the game, doesn't it? So once again, I was wrong. You didn't like this one very much.
Nah. It was too simple, just felt like a more powerful normal enemy. Like, when they just give a little bit more health to the regular enemy.
He had a totally unique moveset, though. Like, I think that glaive, nobody else fights just like that.
Yeah, it was very easily dodgeable though.
Kay says, I think it was cancer again. Same as the last dog we had going till the end. Oy.
Yeah. Doggos are precious. I was just looking at the videos earlier today. The Pristina dog shelter got twin puppies that they rescued from the street. And like the girl is called Luna. And she's like, it looks like a Labrador retriever, like white collared. But she's like so happy and like trying to run around, but her legs are too long for her body, so she's just like wiggling around and trying to balance herself.
So yeah, in this canon, you killed him.
The Viper's Eye. God damn it, is Viper gonna be the greatest boss?
If only. No, remember the Viper's, as far as we know, the Viper's dead.
Yeah. Kay, I recently read that dogs are the only creatures in the world that are gonna put their owner's life in front of their own. Like they like naturally they value their owner's life more than their own.
Oichi is Nobunaga's sister and one of the central characters of kind of the most tragic romantic episode that's well known from the era. I love Tokichiro.
Look at the little kitty monster.
Yes, yeah, is just here for some reason.
Makes sense.
Lady Oichi was considered by many to be like the most beautiful noblewoman in Japan, and also I want to say historically she had a reputation for being really rather kind. Certainly by the standards of the area.
Yeah.
Or the era. Of course, things did not end well for her.
Of course.
Seems like Lord Nobunaga might even make a samurai for the feat of slaying Yoshimoto. It just goes to show, even without the right social standing or lineage, if you're bold enough to get out there and prove yourself, you can really go places. I'm warming to this Nobunaga guy more and more. And that gorgeous younger sister of his, Lady Oichi. I could have sworn she made my heart skip a beat or two. We better do what we can to keep them both impressed.
Adorable.
So look, as a reward too, you get parts of Yoshimoto's armor, the Master Armor stuff, and his bow, which is really good. He says click on the link and hear the sexy voice of Brady. There you go.
Nice.
Now, hold on. What time is it? I think we might have time for one side mission, if any of these are what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, time for a bedtime story as well.
Yes. First, we're going to the bedtime story, and the next lady is Marie Curie, a scientist.
Oh, nice.
Once in Poland, there was a secret school. People called it the Floating University. The foreign government at that time was very strict about what people could and couldn't study. Girls were not allowed to go to college at all. Marie and her sister were students at the secret school, but they were tired of hiding. One day they heard that in Paris there was a university called the Sorbonne, which accepted girls, so they decided to move to France. Marie was fascinated by metals and magnets. She found out that some minerals were radioactive. They gave off powerful rays and glowed in the dark. To analyze those minerals' properties, Marie would set them on fire, melt them, filter them, and stay up all night to watch them glow. Radiation is used to treat many diseases, but it is also very dangerous. Just imagine that after all these years, Marie's notebooks and instruments are still radioactive. If you want to look at them, you have to wear protective clothing and gloves. Marie's husband, Pierre, was so intrigued by her research that he decided to drop his work on crystals to join her. Together, they discovered two new radioactive elements, polonium and radium. Marie Curie won 2 Nobel Prizes for her work, and she could have made a lot of money from her discoveries. She chose instead to make her research available to anyone for free. And she died in 1934. And that's the illustration.
I love the colors on that one.
Yeah.
Like the uniform highlights of gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I subscribed also. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kay. Alrighty, let's see. What do we have for the
Hidetatsu's Dying Wish. So that gets you his set.
Mm-hmm. Imagawa Die Hard. And an error
that's
calculation.
a rematch against Imagawa.
And an error calculation. So do you think any of these is...
You might be able to do Imagawa's redo.
Okay.
So you're just going to the forest to fight your way through a bunch of them.
Yeah.
His soldiers didn't seem to give you too much trouble compared to, like, standard yokai.
Yeah.
So... It also had a difficulty rating of 2 out of 5 graves, so that bodes pretty well.
So that should be fine, yeah. Alright, let's see. So we cannot level up, but let's just see very quickly if we got any new...
You did get the bow.
Yeah. That's not where the bow is. This is where the bow is. Yes. Golden Boy. Nice.
Yeah, that's the name of his armor set bonus.
I need more stamina. Okay, so maybe stamina would be the next thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stamina.
His stuff's pretty light too. I mean, relatively speaking.
Yeah. Wow, this ninja. Okay.
Well hidden, yeah?
Yeah.
They're not like those friggin' ninjas from Katana Kata. Those things were insane.
The wiggle wiggle.
Wobble wobble
What?
wobble wobble.
Oh. Oh well.
Death by explosion.
Thank you, game.
The best kind, really.
You know what? You're gonna die first. Because I saw you.
Smart. The guards apparently have decent eyes, but pretty bad ears.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh. Yo.
And,
Son of a bitch, that explosion.
Elephant Man, the terrifying Elephant Man sure had a lot of loyalists.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go the other way around. Whew! I'm sorry, how can you wave that thing so many times? That is unnatural. Okabe Motonobu.
Oh yeah, that's a new feature for Nioh 2. Certain NPCs, like regular enemies you encounter, well, quote-unquote regular enemies without boss health bars, will be named personae from the Sengoku era.
Oh,
Usually
okay.
they have their own, like, piece or pieces of armor or weapon or something like that, something to distinguish them. So that was an Imagawa officer.
Well, he's dead now. Okay. Oh no, that was not him. Okay. This is the guy.
The axe wielder?
Yeah. Because I was
Medium,
commenting,
so-
like,
so,
why
isn't it?
is he so agile with the fucking axe?
That's the power of NPC.
Plot armor!
And you do unlock biographies for these guys in, like, the model viewer after you kill them.
Oh, that's nice.
Many of them, anyway. There's, like, one stage we'll see later where, like, just by progressing through the stage, we fight our way through, like, 7 warrior brothers. That's a fun stage, tell the boss. Boss is good, but it's, like, really, really hard.
I'm sorry, what? Don't you yaw
When
me?
he taunts you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yaw.
What a piece of shit. Okay, one more
You'll
time.
get it, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get it for sure.
Like, the stage itself, that thankfully is pretty short, and the regular soldiers don't seem to give you any trouble at all, nor
Yeah.
does the ninja, now that you know its ways.
The way of the ninja.
Maybe try attacking him from range.
Yeah, I don't have any ammo.
No arrows, no bullets. Could try popping your living weapon, like crush some crystal, and if need be. I don't think we're to that point yet, but just suggesting it as an option down the road. Your new gauntlets really seem to be serving you well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they allowed you to just saw right through Imagawa.
Okay, and now you.
See, look at that. He dodged away from the ledge. What a guy. Just let him overextend himself and then whittle his stamina down to nothing. With an axe like that, he will overextend as long as you don't as well. But that kind of stamina regen right there, Seth,
Yeah.
imagine that, but much worse, and you've got an idea of what human bosses are gonna be like for the most part, Imagawa being an exception. His fight, I honestly thought was very well balanced. Well, they're kind of right. Nobunaga wouldn't win in the end, but he did unify most of Japan for a good while.
Oh, okay, so I can't go that way.
Till one of his retainers burned the entire capital city down with him, or his capital city down around him.
Bye, bitch. Okay, and now... Where's the ninja? It's not there, okay. Okay, maybe... Oh, no! There's the ninja.
It's another elite, too. The guy with the plumed helmet.
No, no, no,
Oh
no,
god,
no, no,
that's...
no!
Yeah, pop it, pop it. Hit him with that snake.
Phrasing.
Be sure to heal, be sure to heal. Low on health. Now, I don't know if these guys respawn if you kill them, like the named opponents. I'm not sure.
They can eat a dick nonetheless.
Regardless of their diet, don't let your guard down around them. Let that stamina build. Patience. Patience. Caution. Cowardice. Remember, cowardice is a virtue in Souls-likes. Oh, well, there's the explosion.
Fuck you. Yeah, okay.
Oh!
Okabe Masatsuna.
Yeah, well, his brother.
Fuck him and fuck his brother too.
Let's see if the Axeman comes back.
Bye.
Was Motonobu the name of the axe wielder?
Oh no, he's not there anymore.
Good. Very good. That's excellent.
Wow, dude, you fell like literally 5 centimeters.
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed guards, you know, you like knock them off of a foot-high ledge and like somehow that shatters their back on impact with the ground.
Scary.
People just didn't have enough calcium in their diets back then.
You know what, guy? You are annoying. Stop shooting at me. Damn it. Okay, round 2. As I said, stop shooting at me.
With feeling.
Yes, oopsie. Damn it!
Oh no.
Well,
That was a really good run too.
at least this time, like this stream, we have a lot more stupidity deaths, which are definitely more interesting than regular deaths.
Aren't those all of your deaths?
Shut up, potato.
Yeah, the regular soldiers are giving you no trouble at all. I love that. Like how theatrical they are with windmilling their arms,
Yeah.
falling headlong, fall like 2 feet onto their back. Oh, and Yatsuno Kami just levels them, doesn't he?
Yep. Fucking pieces of... Nope. Damn it! Okay, the ninjas are giving me a lot of trouble. The rest are completely fine.
If you can avoid kiting all 3 of them at a time, I think you'll do quite well with
Yeah,
them.
I think maybe this time then we go the other way. Okay. Come here. Okay, and now... Okay. First one is fine. Second one. And I guess they only use explosives if I'm far away. 'Cause it doesn't
Yeah,
seem-
for the most part, yeah.
Okay. So that was the second ninja. That's the third ninja.
Pretty sure there's only 3. Yeah. Hey, Savage, how's it going, man?
Hi,
Glad you could join us
Savage!
over
Hey,
here. Hope you're doing well.
What's up?
Welcome to Nioh too.
Okay, so yeah, definitely we need to be going up there. Maybe? No, we need to go up there, but still needs to kill the guy with the... this. The guy with this, yes.
With this.
The plumed helmet.
That is the word, yes.
Oh, flipping through one of my recipe books, I just found something that looks very appealing.
Yes.
Sweet potato ravioli.
Oh, that does
Like topped
sound
with a
very
pecan
nice.
brown
No,
butter.
my... Nyeha! Oh, it's okay, I'm fine.
Imagawa doesn't
Are
seem
you?
so bad now, yeah?
No. Imagawa's Gucci. It's his family that's giving me... No, not his family, but his generals that are giving me hernia. Oh, how I miss Devil May Cry, where being stylish was more important than being strong and accurate. Eh. How was your day, Savage? Ugh! Doink. There we go. Okay. Still don't have any ranged weapons. Oh well. I mean ranged ammo. Alright,
This
let's...
also sounds... Savage says, it's been well, thanks for asking. Glad to hear it, man.
That's
Oh,
very
man,
nice.
listen to this. Pan-fried trout with anchovy jalapeno gravy.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Excuse me, you had no stamina. How dare you? How dare you lie to me, game? Hello? Oh no, he healed himself. Again, how dare you? There. Fuck you and fuck your feather.
There you go.
Beppo fell asleep with his chicken as his pillow.
Savage says the Odachi is always a scary weapon to go against. Yeah, it's a little hard to get enemies to overextend themselves with than most other heavy weapons. Oh, yeah, he's back, by the way.
That's normal.
God, I love this fight. So you wanted him to be a little more challenging. Here you go. It's not much of a difference, but it is there.
Yeah, that's fine. Did he
There's
block?
that stamina regen.
Yeah.
Why, yes, he did. One thing I like about this boss is he has lots of dash attacks, but it is very possible to learn, like, the ranges and dash just outside, so you can punish pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree. How tedious. Well, I killed your general, so I'm just now gonna sprint into the battle.
Yeah, run for it.
Haha, I killed your general. Haha, what you gonna do now?
What you gonna do when they don't come for you? Whee! No, okay. I thought that they were gonna follow me into the battle. Oh no, they are. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, that's okay. Just make a 180 turn. That's fine.
Yeah, why
Physics
not?
is not a thing in here. Fuck you. Ah! Nope!
Sarach's movement speed slow effect is so nasty in this game. Slow heal animation is a painful experience, isn't it? But through the use of those magical little sloth talismans, you can force enemies to endure the same. Oh.
Yay.
How wonderful. Okay, this is an interesting looking recipe. It's from a Louisiana cookbook. Homemade bacon popcorn served with clarified butter.
Clarified?
Yeah. Like unsalted melted butter.
Clarifying that?
Potato.
God sakes.
You know what? Benevolent Grave, you can come join me. Mr. 3966333365. Ruf mich an. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Oh, Vietnamese spring rolls. These look interesting. Lots of folks didn't know that there's a very potent Vietnamese culinary influence in New Orleans.
Really?
New Orleans is home to several, like, nationally renowned Vietnamese bakeries.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
so, chefs preparing, like, French, Cajun, Creole cuisine will often purchase unique breads from the Vietnamese bakeries or other ingredients to go along with their meals.
That sounds awesome. I want to go to New Orleans once just because I want to like buy all sorts of like voodoo books and stuff.
You'll only get the fake stage stuff there.
Aw.
I'm sorry to say.
Where do I go to get the real thing?
Authentic Vodo is a syncretic religion practiced by many members of the, well, descendants of the African diaspora from the days of the transatlantic slave trade, and its thriving heart to this day is in Haiti. There are authentic Vodo practitioners in Louisiana, but it's very, very easy to
Get scammed.
like, since it would be what would be marketed to tourists by like perfectly legitimate businesses, confuse voodoo, the stage magic, like which that's what it is. It's like a magic show.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Like a really elaborate performance with the religious practices of Vodo.
Yeah.
Or Vodun, depending on one's preferred pronunciation.
There we go. My companion helped me break stamina.
There you go. See, all it takes to break a human opponent's stamina in this game is 2 player characters wailing away at it, yokai soul core abilities, and living weapon. Then you can get them down.
Exactly. Easy peasy.
God, they gave the human bosses way too damn much stamina in this game.
Yeah.
Or no, not too much stamina. Too much stamina regen. I keep
Yeah.
The amount of stamina honestly seems perfectly reasonable.
I guess they had to do something to make the human bosses more intimidating.
But they
No,
really didn't.
don't kill me. Thank
For
you.
this stage of the game, like, Yatsuno Kami was kind of overtuned. It seemed like too hard for the point of the game where you're meant to fight it, frankly, right?
Yeah.
Like, you should not need a couple dozen attempts on the 3rd boss, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not when you didn't need that for the first 2, anyhow.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he seems like he's been balanced more or less perfectly for where he's located.
Yeah.
Savage says they just gave too good of an AI for stamina management. That may be so, but playing this and Nioh 1 back-to-back, which I did around the time Nioh 2 released, enemy, like human enemies' stamina replenishes, especially humanoid or human bosses, far quicker than it did in Nioh 1. Like, I want to say nigh on at nearly twice the rate. Though you're right, those same AIs have been configured to also be more conservative with their stamina. You're absolutely correct. To think they came to retrieve their master's head. Is that what you'd call true samurai loyalty, I wonder? They may be the enemy, but I can't help but be impressed by their dedication. Now that we serve Lord Nobunaga, we do well to learn from their example. And notice he has a new portrait on the overworld.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, and now it's time for the last Rebel Girl good night story for today. And we are ending on Mary Anning, a paleontologist. In a tiny cramped house on the south coast of England, there lived a girl called Mary. Her house was so close to the sea that sometimes the storms would flood it. The winds and storms that swept along the coast often revealed fossils in the cliffs along the shoreline. These are the remains of prehistoric plants or animals that died a long time ago. Mary could not go to school because her family was too poor, but she taught herself to read and write. She studied geology to learn more about rocks and anatomy to learn more about skeletons of the prehistoric animals she found. One day, she saw a strange shape jutting out of a rock. Mary took out her special little hammer and carefully chipped away at the rock. Bit by bit, she uncovered a 30-foot-long skeleton. It had a long beak, but it wasn't a bird. Rows of sharp teeth, but it wasn't a shark. Flippers, but it wasn't a fish. And a long, thin tail. It was the first ever discovery of that kind of dinosaur fossil, and she named it Ichthyosaur, meaning fish lizard. At the time, people believed that the Earth was only a few thousand years old. Mary's fossils helped prove that there had been life on our planet for hundreds of millions of years. Scientists from all over the world came to see Mary, the self-taught scientist who loved walking by the sea. And she passed away in 1847. And this is...
I see. Well, very nice.
Yeah.
We've hit a run of quite a few that have been like innovators in early modern or modern science.
Definitely, but like honestly, before reading these stories about them, I never even heard their names, which is quite sad.
I'm familiar by name with about half the figures in the book, but a lot of them are totally new to me.
Yeah.
So just to close this off, Seth, let's see what our next mission is. The mysterious one-night castle. Okay. Okay, right. It's this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Are these two worth doing on stream, or should I do them off stream?
I would say they're worth doing on stream until you feel that one of them, or attempting on stream until you feel that one of them is just too tedious.
Okay.
In which case you may want to like then tackle it off stream.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That may be a good way to deal with these.
Yeah. So
definitely. We can show the people what they are, and not get ourselves bogged down. The next stage is pretty long and it's got a fairly dull boss, but I think you'll enjoy it. The setting is very nice.
Yeah.
And you get your first hand cannon, so there's that.
Oh, exciting. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. And yeah, thank you all for joining. And tomorrow, we're gonna have Exodust streaming for the first time after a very, very long time. And he's gonna be streaming Code Vein, a Souls-like game that is made in like Japanesey kind of style.
It's an anime-style Souls-like.
Anime, big titty, goth girlfriend kind of thing, so yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting because, as we mentioned earlier in the stream, Code Vein does a lot of things right, does a lot of things wrong, and has a couple really interesting ideas, so I think Exit and us are going to have a really fun time breaking that down.
Hey, I'm just gonna be there for the suffering. Well, I'm gonna probably join you later, because first I'm going to that birthday party I told you, but...
Yeah!
After that, I'm gonna drop in and laugh at Exit.
Yeah, and Savage says, oh right, they added stamina regen as a distinct stat in this game. Did they? Like, for the player too? Like, that was mechanically distinct from the first game? That makes sense. That makes sense.
It seems that Exit doesn't have...
clips, because he hasn't
clips.
streamed.
I wanted to say Exit doesn't have a clips, and for some reason I keep saying Eclipse.
As in our friend Eclipse.
As in our friend Eclipse. Speaking of Eclipse, make sure to give him a follow, because he recently managed to beat this bitch without leveling health at all, so...
A single time. Like, it's his first Dark Souls challenge run, right? Totally complete.
Yes. Let's just
I'm
say...
so proud of him.
Nice.
Yeah, Frida's fart could kill him. And he managed to do this boss that is a 3-phaser. So...
On his own.
On his own, without any
Incredible.
help. Yeah. It took him like a month and a half, I think, of like constantly grinding at it, but he did it, and that's amazing.
I can't beat that one without help.
I cannot beat that one, period, because I've never even tried it, because I haven't played the DLCs yet. That's on me. But... Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a follow to Exit for tomorrow's stream of Code Vein, and we will see you on sometime next week, maybe? Okay, bye.
Saturday for the Tater
Saturday,
stream?
yeah.
Yeah, Saturday for the Tater stream. Demons.
Take care, all.
Yes. Bye.
Oh, and Savage, thank you for the follow.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Savage.